Sometimes it takes a wee 3 seconds to
Has a bit of
actually
lag, doesn't it?
come to you. Yeah, at first, So welcome everyone. We are here live to watch, kind of passively, I suppose, Motherwell Celtic, as well as the entire Sorare leaderboard, chop and change, action by action, minute by minute. I've got the Challenger legend, the Challenger Europe legend that is Joshy Forth joining me tonight. Josh, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Good evening, mate. No, pleasure. Thank you for having me. Much appreciated.
And I've sent the link out to get into this stream to a few people, so there might be a wee gate crasher or two. I'm not going to hold my breath, but you never know. Just in case, you never know. There's a few of you in the live chat already. If you're watching the Celtic game vicariously through us, or if you're going to watch it and listen to us alongside, or whatever, then I hope you have fun tonight. At any point, if you do have a good laugh or whatever, please do drop the like button. And yeah, should be good fun, man. I'm feeling, Josh, I was saying this in the stream the other day, that it just feels like everything's falling into place. I had a lucky but good result at the weekend, sort of, with what I managed to capture. It feels like basketball's having a great lucky week as well. And the team tonight has came out for Celtic, and I've not got wildly busted lineups. It's a great feeling. It's a great place to be. And we've had Messi today as well, by the way, if anyone didn't catch that.
Yeah, I think I also, I do have some semi-busted lineups, but yeah, how many Celtic players do I actually have? I think I have like 8 Celtic players, and 6 of them are starting tonight. So yeah, that's quite nice. It's always good fun. Turnbull on the bench he's in gas rare for me, but apart from that, I think everyone else is playing, bar McGregor, obviously. So yeah, I'm pleased with that, mate. Pleased with that for sure.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Unfortunately, I let Harry talk me into Moy being questionable. So Moy's in like a really dog crap team, and he could spank it big tonight. But otherwise, yeah, I'm buzzing. Made some good calls with some of the combos and whatever. And also the flip side to this, Josh, as you maybe know if you caught the stream or whatever, is I've got rare and super rare Snodgrass and super rare Gordon playing big parts in my game week as well. They're in the lineup, and they're also playing Rangers tonight. And with the form Rangers are in, man, this could be hilarious. This could be great. Because Hearts did beat 10, with 10 men, did beat Motherwell at the weekend. So, Hearts have maybe got a wee bit of that rub of the green going in their favour at the moment, whereas Rangers definitely don't.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's obviously Rangers away. I guess apart from Celtic is never like a plum fixture for SO5 cards, but you never know what can happen, and especially for Gordon, like if he has one of those games where he does just like pull a worldie basically, and you could be looking at some really nice scores with the GK Matrix how it is now. So yeah, all the best to you, mate. I think my Challenger Pro lineup is teetering on the verge of dead, considering Ajax have conceded. So I'll be rooting for you this evening, mate, for sure.
I'm just pulling your teams up, Joshy boys, because as much as we love you on this channel, if Ajax are suffering, then like I've said to you before, we love to bask in that on this channel. We love to bask in it. So yeah, if you Dane Wrench there on a 35, he's killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been and I've got Windal as well, and didn't play him because of the injury concerns. I've got Klaassen as well, and didn't play him because I thought he would be switched out. So yeah, it's one of those things. But
is Bergwijn carded yet?
Yeah. Bergwijn, what? Sorry, has he got a card?
Yeah. Do we have cards for Bergwijn yet?
Yeah. I got him. He's in Challenger Rare.
He's a cracking card, man.
Yeah, that was nice. I think I did overpay slightly for that, but I won Van der Voort and sold Van der Voort and bought him and cashed out the rest. So it was one of those where you're like, not that you don't care, but I was like, how much I pay is how much I pay. It doesn't really.
It's a material.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I just wanted him, and to be fair, I partly wanted him, obviously because he's a good Ajax forward option, but secondly because he's pretty much locked to start for the Netherlands in the World Cup. So yeah, that was like my semi reasoning as well. I quite fancy to look at the special rare competition for the World Cup with a Netherlands stack. That should be good fun.
That would be good fun. I was just looking at your Grealish there, and he's not. Oh, yeah, it was Ajax he went to. What's the script? Just a small tangent on the Celtic watch along, but Campos and Grealish are ones that really perplex me. How they've not been playing much. What's the story with the two of them, Josh?
Yeah, so Campos doesn't get on with the coach at all, and hasn't settled into to Ajax really. I think he's only played 81 minutes since joining, and it's really odd because Bergwijn and Tadic both like to play on the left, and Ocampos could quite easily play on the right. So, yeah, there's something which like isn't quite right there. There's already talks that he's going to go back to Sevilla in January. So yeah, I think he's pretty much done. Like this will, the one at the weekend will be the last game. I don't think he'll play. So, and then I fully expect him to go back to Spain. So he's not going to play. Grilic is like a complete backup to Alvarez. I think like the thought process behind this game is that Ajax are going to dominate the ball and Vitesse won't really attack them very much. So playing Klaassen, Berghuis and Taylor in midfield, like, it's not going to hinder them too much defensively. So yeah, I would expect Grilic to play maybe a bit more, especially against tougher opponents when they've got Europa League mid games as well. But yeah, he just sort of bedding in time for him. But yeah, certainly neither has been as effective as maybe we might have thought initially.
Yeah, not fair enough, man. Ocampo started one game but was terrible, says Andre Malley. Fist bump, SMB, fist bump, slow-mo, Sam D, Jeremy Graham. Good to see all of these, of course. Thanks for joining us. Chelsea, Arsenal and Arsenal, Brighton. City, Chelsea and Arsenal, Brighton in 20 minutes. So, yeah, I guess maybe there's bigger games on for other people to watch tonight. I don't even know that, to be honest with you. Shows you how much I do follow the Prem. I need to get right back into tune with it again because I've spent the last 2 years, Josh, like removing myself from it, because it's like it serves less and it was just serving me less and less, so it's a weird, as much as we've been kind of baiting for it as well and dying for it, it's also kind of like, right, where's this guy again? And is this guy still good? Is he still getting the game?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I think like prior to Sorare, I wasn't like a Prem fanatic, but I would watch as many games as possible. And then it's just like slowly been taken over by leagues where my Sorare cards are playing, and I just like watch the old match of the day now basically, and keep up with the scores as when I can. But yeah, no, definitely, I think as and when we do drop, what's gone on? I can see from your face something's gone on.
I've just opened up the Sociedad scores. So first of all, shout out to Laird, who won a super rare Mikel Merino from one of the specialist competitions. They told me he couldn't wait to sell it and all the rest of it. Mikel Merino's got 2 assists tonight, Josh. What score would you guess he's on? I know you're probably checking, but 2 assists for a guy like Mikel Merino. What score do you think he's on?
I don't even know who Mikel Merino is.
Okay, fair enough. Box-to-box midfielder type.
Champion is just not my bag, is it? So yeah, forgive me for that, mate. 2 assists. How many minutes have been played?
Well, he's only been on the pitch for 46 minutes.
Okay, 78.
96.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's some tasty AA to go with it.
And my boy, Brais Mendes, has a goal, and he's on 80.
Nice. So, where have you played him?
Specialist Super Rare with Craig Gordon Super Rare and Rio Hitate Defender card, which is still to run, with 2 kind of bums. But specialist in how I'll pull it up on screen for anyone that's watching this, Josh. And I don't know if you've got the chat open, you may be able to see it. But
I am, mate. I'm just having a look on Sorare actually at your scores.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best way of doing it actually. But specialist. So Brais is riding high on 81.3 points now. My L15 under 40 was Yangel Herrera, who came off half time injured on 36 points. Yeah, killer man. Unal's just been subbed off at half time on a 43. And then the other 3 guys are still to run, So if Unal and Herrera are the 2 duds of the team, I think, I only need 40 more points, 30 points to get the podium.
I was going to say, I think you have a good shot here, actually.
Yeah, Hitate decisive.
I was going to say, it's big dependent on Rio, but but yeah. Again, like obviously we don't know how many people also have cards running here, which are just on the base score currently. But yeah, certainly with how many entrants and how close you are to the prizes, yeah, looks like you could well sneak in. So is Unal off the pitch? Because he's still
off the pitch.
Showing us. Oh, okay. He was still showing us.
I'll double check, but I got a notification from somebody that he was subbed off. No, he is still on the pitch.
Yeah, I was going to say he's still playing. Yeah, he's
lovely. You sure? I only see one guy. Oh, there's the 2 guys that came off. Yeah, I must have been Sofa Score, man. If it's a shit notification, it must have been Sofa Score. That's what I think. But I said Unal was off at half time, so that's good then. That was a bogus one.
Yeah, still chance for a DA there, mate. You got 12. You got 12, 30 minutes.
That's beautiful, man. Because he's got good AAs on, just under 9 AA. So a goal that takes him to about 75ish, 73 maybe, with the shot and whatnot. If he gets a goal. I think sometimes in this instances maybe the assist is more valuable because of all the kind of points of a good pass, depending on how it's been made up. Maybe But anyway.
Yeah, I think you obviously you get +3 for shot on target, don't you? So that is quite a good chunk of air anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
For the Celtic game tonight, who do you think is going to run the AA charts? Who do you think is going to be the monster that gets closest to the 100?
How likely are Celtic to dominate possession away at Motherwell?
Very.
High AA. I'd like to say Cameron Carter-Vickers if Celtic are going to be dominant on the ball, but he hasn't really shown it this season, like the AA levels.
But he's playing next to Starfield. Maybe that's the magic piece of the puzzle that people have been crying for.
Could be the key to the castle, that, mate, couldn't it? Well, yeah, let's hope so. So yeah, I think either Carter-Vickers. To be honest, I think O'Reilly probably has a good chance of having a good AA game here, but obviously we don't have any cards yet of his. I don't think, right?
No.
But
we've got Messi. We've got Messi.
I think either CCV or O'Reilly is like in a good spot to have a really big score this evening.
Fair play. I hope it's on this left-hand side here. I hope it's Taylor, Hatate and Jota just all game beating people on the dribble. Oh, we've lost Josh. That might be a technical problem from Josh. He will try to return, I'm sure. But yeah, I think this whole left-hand side, if we can get the ball down here and we're beating guys in dribbles, that's activating dual success and we're getting good pass link-up play, Taylor tucking into that inverted fullback, Hatate roaming wild, being the puppet master, then I think I'm hopeful that is that side of the pitch, because I've put Moy in a really crap underdog team and I don't have a Juranovic yet, and I've not got a rare Abada or whatever. That's just a unlimited that's running. So yeah, that's my hopes certainly anyway. On top of obviously Snoddy running the show in the Rangers game. And yeah, should be good, man. I'm absolutely buzzing. Braze is just rocking up the AA still, man. He is climbing. Every time I look at Braze, he's scoring more points. I'm going to say to Josh, he probably will know to come back in. Maybe he's had to crash his thing or something, I don't know. But I'm sure Josh will return. And yeah, I'm just seeing a wee tweet from McBride. Details tomorrow for the Global Cup. So that should be fun. I'll need to get my stream sorted for watching the game. I'm going to wait until kickoff, of course. We'll see if we can get Joshy Boy back in the house. There's a bunch of yous here, by the way. Santa Boys, PJ009, William Lamont, Darren Darby, and Santa's Boys. Fist bumps to all yous. You guys are saying that it is going to be 100 for Greg Taylor. Long shot, but is Dundee United game shown anywhere? I have got no idea. Anybody know a link I can get the game on, Troops? William Lamont, I'm probably going to... Well, the link that I think will become successful for me is on sportlemons.org. Sportlemons.org, just the way it sounds. Now, there's tons. I'm not going to put it on screen because I don't want to hit, right? But you'll find like 12 links for the Celtic game on this. One of them will work. Every single one of them, including the one that works, will be loaded with pop-ups and ads. You need to go through them, and eventually you will find one that works. That's what always happens with me anyway. Be careful. Don't put your details anywhere you shouldn't and all that kind of stuff. I don't put details anywhere on that site. Good evening, Bill Sherlock. Good to see you, my man. And we're just waiting for Josh to return because Josh was with us and he's now not with us. So we're going to wait for the return of Josh as I try to get the game up for myself anyway. Can probably just mute that for the moment. Let me know, guys, as well, if you think you're going to catch me on the leaderboard. Let me know if you have a shot of winning something this game week, because I think I'm flying high, but maybe I've got problems. Maybe I've got you guys hot on my heels with Celtic cards, as well as maybe some of the other cards that are knocking around here that are picking up points. So yeah, let me know if you're in the mix. Can you make something happen for yourself, or is it going to be my game week? I'm thinking about I think I'm looking down with Specialist, Super Rare, and the Challenger Rare Pro. I think I'm looking at the potential to double podium. All-Star Rare is All-Star Pro is kind of past me now. Yes, I've got the game on, I think. I've got the game on. Absolutely fantastic. Can you check your Twitter DMs? No problem, buddy. Sorry, Josh. Need Jota Masterclass. Able to send another one? Yeah, I can send another one. No problemo, my man. There we go, Josh. Link number 2. awesome. Yeah, I've got the game going. Right, so I've muted it on that. I'll wait for you to return, Josh. I can unmute this. Now, guys, you need to tell me if you can hear football and stuff like that in the background. This looks like it's just Paramount Plus. The thing I'm looking at is Paramount Plus. Oh, I hope this works. I hope this works. It's like a kind of pre-gamey trailer thing. It feels very American, like we're just not seeing the adverts or whatever. So I'm quite hopeful that we'll get everything working. His goal is good. Is his goal working? Oh, I looked at his goal and it didn't have it listed. Oh, if his goal's a good one, then we can do that. No problem. I've given up trying to watch his goal and all that on these tellies. It's a blooming nightmare. Oh yeah, we do. His goal is here.
Jerry, you know, it was a lot of sand on that pitch at Fir Park, and it wasn't particularly.
I need to mute it. Sorry, lads. Perfect, but perfect. Really chuffed with that. Right, we can dingy Sport Lemon. Aye, his goal's a good one. Fantastic. I maybe should have kept Sport Lemon open as a backup. Josh, we are just awaiting your return now, Monfrere. You should have the link. It should be with you. There's a bunch of you here watching us live. We are moments away from kickoff. Roma losing their clean sheet has ruined me. 8 goals conceded in 8 games. Oh, Connor Aspel, that is brutal. Score needed for a tier 3 in Challenger. Limited this week is ridiculously low. I had moved my better ones into Specialist. Might scrape a tier 3 with just 3 players. Darren Darby. Callum says the Pyro. Well in the GBG. Oh yeah, it looks quality, man, doesn't it? Oh, the Pyro is mental, by the way, guys. We're still not got Josh back. I feel bad. We're going to get the play page back open so we can see the scores. I've still got the Sociedad game there because I was just admiring Brais Mendez's 84-pointer that he's on at the moment. But for the stream, we'll have the Celtic scores on this that we can watch as the game comes in. Roger Guedes, captain my underdog. Jeremy Graham, I hope that comes in for you because I've got nothing on an underdog at this moment. So, yeah. And we are going, guys. Good luck, but I own Slattery, so I hope he slatters Celtic and at SH. That's funny. But yeah, it's going to be a big night, man. I think for this team, it is going to be Ange Ball 101. I think Jorge Vargas, no pyro, no party. You know it. You know it, Jorge. It is going to be an onslaught from Celtic tonight, it feels like. And yeah, man, if we start this game Ange Ball style, nice and quick, nice and sharp, 1 or 2 goals rapid, the leaderboard is mine. And Celtic are going to have a phenomenal night. We've got one more game after this before we go to the Sydney Cup to go and get like 6 million quid or whatever it is for a couple of matches before the guys go on holiday. So brilliant momentum at the club at the moment, despite a disappointing Champions League campaign. But the scene is set. You know, Motherwell away is a good fixture for Celtic. It's a fun fixture. Almeida down to 10 men. 5 minutes left. Come on, Enes Unal, we need that goal. Go Scooter, fist bump. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. And yeah, we are live. The game is kicked off, guys, and it is smoky. It is smoky all over the pitch. The Pyro has went, and I'm really running big time on commentator mode because I don't know what's happened to my number 2 here, Joshy boy. He can't get in. You don't need to let me back in or anything, do you? No, I don't, Joshy boy. Is it not working? I'll get another link if you want, buddy. I'll get another link for you, mate. No problemo. Let me just get rid of that. Then let me go find you again, Josh. I'll put it in that little group thing with some of our lads who couldn't make it. There we go. So wait. Awesome. If you found us on Twitter, by the way, guys, I put a little tweet out earlier saying that I'd be here watching the game and everything. If you could, we had a wee shot on target there. I just missed it on the replay, just by sending Josh that DM. But yeah, if you found us on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, any of these places, please do like, retweet, comment on the content. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much in advance if you do so. But yeah, we're just in the first minute, and yeah, we're getting some shenanigans from Liam Kelly, moving the ball around and all that. The referee's a wee bit, okay, we'll do this now because nobody will complain because it's the first minute of the game, you know, kind of stuff. Unal goal, but offside. No way, Jeremy Graham, that breaks my heart. No stream is working, just comes up with ads. Aaron Spence, I'm on his goal and it works a treat at the moment. So rare, Joshy Forth. Joshie Thorpe has melted. He can't handle the Celtic game on his goal. He cannot help it. There's too many crazy mad porno clickbait ads for him, and it's just Connor Aspel was behind as well. He was offside. Absolutely gutted, man. I'm so glad you guys were buzzing for Unal to maybe get a goal there. But yeah, Joe Hart's on the ball and he is rolling it out of the fog into the feet of Starfelt, who outside of the right foot takes a confident touch and then spins on the second touch to give it back to Hart. We're then finding the ball out with Carter Vickers on the right-hand side of the back four, and he's going to slip it inside for, I think that's Juranovic in the inverted midfield position. And we now have made a few passes. Starfelt's went to find Rio. The pass has been cut out. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He's rounded Joe Hart. Oh my God, off the post. And that is get out of jail free for Celtic. And Kevin Van Veen there, BCM, big chance missed all day, every day. That is a criminal opportunity. It might have been offside on the VAR, perhaps, but he does Joe Hart, and then that should be a goal, unless Carter Vickers or Starfelt would have made a sliding tackle to recover that. But yeah, criminal. There was a bad pass from Starfelt to Rio that caused that breakaway there, so keep that noted. Less than 5 minutes into the game. Time wasting in the first minute is a new one. Jack McClue, this is live. We are here live, Jack McClue. I can see you just typed that comment. It came through the internet, landed with me. I read it. I said it. We're watching the game together. We're going through it, guys. I might be a little bit behind you, depending on what link you're watching and all that good stuff. Sorare data is on the 4th minute. The stream I'm on is on minute 3:20. Maybe I'm 30 seconds behind Sorare data. We're not getting any point changes really at the moment. I've got some other stuff popping around now. We're in the 81st minute. Brais Mendes is on 84 points. Enes Ünal has worked his way up to 46.9. 1 minute to go. I can't believe Almeria are going to get a victory here against my boys, Getafe. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, so it's been a decent kind of tempo start to the game. If Motherwell, man, will feel aggrieved, they will be raging to not be 1-0 up after that golden opportunity for Kevin Van Veen. It just won't connect to yours. Not sure why. That's so bizarre, Joshy boy. Maybe your OBS needs an update. But no, we've done multicam before with you, haven't we? Nice wee turnover in midfield. Celtic made a couple of passes, and I think that was maybe Taylor. I tried to play it into the space, into the Jota kind of position of the pitch, but it was just too much. And it's ended up being Liam Kelly, who shelled it long. Motherwell have not been able to control it. And between Starfelt and whatever, they've managed to bring the ball down, play it outright. Juranovic has travelled all the way up the pitch. It's come inside with Abada. And now I think O'Reilly coming across the side of the pitch, firing it to the left for Jota. And Jota has just not been able to take the ball. Maybe he thinks there's an outside chance someone's doing the overlap behind him, because the ball was really whizzed in with pace. But ultimately, it's went out for what will be a Motherwell throw-in. That was a really nice transition play. We went left to right about 2 or 3 times quite quickly. Lots of different players getting involved and touching the ball. And Motherwell, look, some of these guys look knackered already, 5 minutes into it. But yeah, we're seeing another glance of maybe a potential foul from Vickers on Van Veen. Maybe that's why Van Veen looks gubbed. Maybe he just took a bit of a dead leg off of Vickers. But Vickers is on the ball now. Plays it back to Hart. And again, we're 5 minutes into the match. It's 0-0. The tempo of the game, it's not... you're not going to fall asleep watching this one anyway. I think that's Taylor. It's just dropped the ball all the way back for Carter Vickers. It goes to Kyogo, who tries to drop it back for O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got a fight on his hands. Kyogo comes back to help win possession back, but ultimately Van Veen has earned a free kick on the halfway line for his team as he limps away. Van Veen has been putting his body in where it hurts right away. Just doing anything he can to just get a touch of the ball, hold the ball up as much as he can. Yeah, O'Reilly's forced to bring him down, and then with Kyogo then coming in and removing him of possession, it then becomes a foul. Celtic 67, I'm watching the game on his goal. If you've heard of such a thing before, there should be negative decisive for such a chance missed. Well, I think that sometimes when I look at that, I want to laugh at the guy, but I think if I had a guy like that, he would definitely get that happen to him and it would not be justified, and I'd be angry. Because the thing I'm seeing around somewhere that really boils my blood is when you see error led to goal for a goalkeeper, right? And I've seen this 3 times in the last month minimum, and it's like the doesn't matter where the shot's going, the keeper gets half of a finger onto the ball, but ultimately he doesn't get enough on it to save it. but he does make contact with like half a finger or so. Maybe 3 half a fingers, you know, but that much of his into his hand span. But he doesn't keep it out and it goes in for a goal. I've seen that given as error led to goal. My stream's just buffering now. I don't know, Celtic 67, if you're a snitch. And you've just caught... I cannot tell you guys what stream I'm watching anymore. Is that what's going on here? Can I not... Are you guys snitches? Celtic 67, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I hate not watching the game live. So much more stress. Yeah, I'm watching it now. We've got it up and running. Right, good. I'm sorry to throw those accusations out there, Celtic 67, but it all smell a bit fishy. The stream's back up and running. We've had a corner, and we did that thing where we went like 30 yards out, did a bit of interplay down the left-hand side to try and then get across with a loaded box. But some little blonde kid for Motherwell was done pretty well, and then anyway, it's ended up in our throw-in. Rio Hatate is coming from the left wing position into midfield, slices the ball right across. I think that will be Juranovic, who fires one out for what is probably a Bada, which it is. He's coming in on the right-hand side. Juranovic just did the overlap. Juranovic goes to deliver low and hard, doesn't beat the first man, balls with Moy. Juranovic then back into the middle for O'Reilly, gets kind of decked, referee doesn't care, and then Motherwell try to clear out, and Moy prevents the ball crossing and going out, and Moy deflects it out for a throw-in for Motherwell. 8 minutes in, less than 10 minutes, so you know, it's a nice wee just to try and watch. No, Celtic's up here. I don't mind, man. You know, as long as I don't get to lose the game. I wasn't sure if you were maybe undercover here, you know, trying to rumble us. But no, just because you got such a lovely name, how could I not help somebody called Celtic 67, you know? And then straight away my stream started going bogus, so I thought, anyway, I apologise, and let's all have a good time. But yeah, we're approaching the 10-minute mark, guys, and there's a sniff of a goal coming here. We need to link a couple of passes, and it looks like Motherwell at the moment, like as I'm watching it, looks like they've got 4 up. They've basically went man for man, not far off zonally against our back 4, and then the midfield line looks like it's got a solid 4 in it as well. So they're banking in their lines, but their lines are not causing them to drop deep. Their lines are keeping them in the middle of the pitch. So then when we are trying to play, like, you miss one pass and Motherwell have already got enough bodies to link a pass or two together themselves and give us something to think about. Hence the chance they've already had, and we need to be on our guard for that. But the tempo is very open and very conducive to the Celtic way, the Ange way, you know. So Motherwell have got a free kick. Like, it's halfway between the halfway circle and the box. Big ball into the box towards the right wing. Guy tries to head it. It kind of rolls off his back. It goes out to the right wing position. Big lofted cross to the back post. Joe Hart gives it one of them. Punches it away, but it's not that convincing, let's say. It goes out for a Motherwell throw in the end, and Celtic reshape on the right-hand side of defence. And yeah, it feels like we're now getting to the 10-minute mark, guys. 30, yes, and out at his chest. Wolfsburg, I'm so confused. Jeremy Graham, you've lost me now. Celtic come out of the right back position. That looks like a lovely boy from Juranovic, lovely ball from Abada, I think that was in fact, to Moy. It dropped right in his path, and Moy, I don't know what happened really, but he didn't control the ball. We've still got it, but the attack broke down. We've had to basically get our hands on the ball again, and Rio Hatate, what a diag, brings down for Abada does it brilliantly, offside. Nice to see. 30 yards. And that's chest. Arnold's knuckle free kick at the weekend. Oh, yeah. I've not seen that. I'll need to check that one out, sorry. Jeremy Graham, I missed that initial comment. I think that's what it was. But I seen Arnold get robbed of an assist because I can't remember whose goal it was, but Arnold flicks a corner in, and then somebody gets a front post flick on for the back post tap in, and it's like, I guess it just goes down as attempted assist and all that, you know, big chance created. Celtic get some nice passes, about 3 or 4 there in the right back position, dotted around. The ball gets into Kyogo, who drops off the halfway line, turns, beats a man into space, fizzes a nice ball into Abada, and my stream kind of glitched out there, so I'm not overly sure why Abada didn't control the ball. So went out for a throw in. I'm not sure if it was pure pass or, you know, whatever, but Kyogo's up for it, man. And he's just desperate to get on the ball now, I think. He's went 10 minutes in this game. We've not created any shots on target. Jota's not really had a notable touch of the ball, I think. Unless I maybe missed it, jumping around screens with Josh and whatever. Got a really strong bench if we need to make subs, Mike S. You're totally right. Hype Bros. Hey, Quinny, just wondering how long does the Kickoff Limited run for? Is it... yeah, so the Kickoff Limited, Hype Bros, that will stay on for as long as you've got 10 or less limiteds. You know, so I got a wee shot of it because I've been on it for ages, and when they kind of birth these things out, they kind of let everyone play it to work out any bugs and kinks, but I can't play it anymore. But if you've always get less than 10 limiteds, then no one's coming to kick you out. So you can live in that part of the game. No one's going to force you out if you don't want to be. We want Josh. I want Josh too. You know, maybe Josh can, I don't know, talk to the Wi-Fi fairies, or, don't know, maybe make his wee list to Santa and see if we can get him back in. If there's, you know, I had dropped the wee link around. Maybe we'll get some gate crashers in as well. But you never know. You never know. We might do. I don't know always as well who's around at these different times of days to catch it, you know, but anyway, we hope and we pray. Motherwell, again, putting very good pressure on us. I look at them now, man. They've got 4 or 5 attacking players right close to a man each of our defence, you know, so they're not shy to come and try and challenge us in possession. Need the King Andy Considine to have a good game, and I might win my first rare card. Score score. Euro Challenger has 50% of teams and have nobody playing. Lovely. Oh, we've got a goal. Oh, my notifications are ahead of the stream. This is going to be a good one. So let's see. Is that Taylor? Zips across midfield. He loses out. Motherwell are attacking in that vacant left back spot, but they don't get over the halfway line. O'Reilly shuttles back their number 8, who plays it into the guy middle of the pitch, who plays it to the goalkeeper, shells it long for the left winger. It goes out for a throw-in. Juranovic is on that 13 minutes in, and the throw-in comes for Carter Vickers. Juranovic drops the ball into midfield for O'Reilly, drops the ball back again for Hart, plays it to Starfelt. And guys, we're going to do it pass by pass because we know what's coming. Starfelt is going to play... Nope, he's not going to cross the halfway line. He's going to turn back on himself and play to Carter. Carter Vickers crosses the halfway line, plays into Moy. Nice wee flick around the corner. 1-2 with him and Abada. It kind of bounces around between a few of them. Not quite found the overlap. It's went out for another throw-in, and that's Lamy. Probably got some interceptions or some duels there. The throw-in comes... Celtic are kind of knocking a few passes around here again. They've went right across the back 4. It's with Starfelt, left centre-back position, across the halfway line. He's looking for the runner. He's looking for movement in front of him. On the right foot, he plays it out to, I think that's Jota. Jota takes 1 or 2 touches, gives it back to Starfelt. Starfelt takes a couple of yards, plays it to Rio, who gets his pocket picked, and then Carter Vickers has to rescue us at the centre circle. Plays it out to the wide right for what will be, I'm guessing, Abada. Back to Moy, back to Carter Vickers. And again, Motherwell are just putting himself in a really good shape, man for man. They're following movement, they're following runners, and they're not making it easy for Celtic to find the extra man. And now I'm beginning to wonder, guys, where my notification is. What was that a phantom notification? What's going on here? Jota's on the ball, dances, he twists, he turns. Jota comes inside of the pitch, plays it for... Is that O'Reilly? O'Reilly gets into the box. He shrugs off his man. Across the face of goal. Kyogo! Yes! Is that O'Reilly? I think it is, by the way. He Kevin De Bruyne the shit out of that. It was Matt O'Reilly. He got into the box. He did not give up. He won the ball back from his man in a 50-50. He just knew where to play the ball at the right time, and Kyogo was just there to sniff that up and bury it. 1-0 Celtic. Kyogo Furuhashi gets us up and running. He's on 63 points. Matt O'Reilly, which was Josh's shout before kickoff, he's on an assist. He's on 61 points. And the Celtic team now, 16 minutes into the game, is looking tasty, I must say. And that is a nice goal, man. Great play from O'Reilly. Really good patience from Celtic in that build-up. I think because I knew the goal was coming, you know, I kind of took a wee bit more, you know, watching everything that was actually coming. As we get the replays here, great play from Jota to actually run, take a man out of the equation, play the ball into space. O'Reilly's been brave enough to get his way into the box, and only one man has stayed with O'Reilly. He's had 2 on him. One man stayed, one man's carried on, the man with the ball, and O'Reilly's kept going, picked his pocket, and he's just knowing first time the area to play it into. And Kyogo Furuhashi makes it 1-0. To the hoops. Here we go, man. Here we go. Great start. Hopefully we can build on this. I think a couple of goals in the first half is what I expected. As soon as I seen the team, I put a wee TikTok out, a wee YouTube short thing. And as soon as I seen the team, a couple of goals in the first half was written all over this lineup, you know. So we're at 16 minutes, we're at 1-0 up. Back when I used to be a wee bit of an in-play better, let's say. An away goal in the first 20 minutes of a match is a key indicator that the match will have over 2.5 goals. We'll have over 1 goal in the first half, which is normally quite an easy one. Sometimes it's a good indicator towards over 2.5 goals within the first half of a game. So I'm really pleased with the timing of the goal, and I'm buzzing. I can't wait. It should be good. It should be good. So yeah, away goal within the first 15 minutes for a team like Celtic is good. Short corner. We're playing it 2v2, edge of the box. We don't beat their two. They clear it away. Juranovic is on the halfway line. He's going to scoop it all the way back to Joe Hart, isn't he? Rio Hatate is the only other one back. I think it's Rio anyway. And yeah, he collects the ball from Hart. And yeah, he turns. He's dribbling a man like 10 yards away from him. And then he plays the ball into O'Reilly, who scoops a beautiful ball out to the wide right for Abada. Abada stands his man up, takes a dribble and a touch, and he tries to play a nice pass, right? But he plays it directly to a Motherwell player who is standing in front of the Celtic player he's aiming for. Anyway, Celtic recover the ball with Moy. 1-2 with Hatate, and I think that's Kyogo. And Motherwell just managed to stop that 1-2, resulting in one more pass, which would have then led to the shot. They try to get their way out. Greg Taylor intercepts the ball, but doesn't recover possession. And Motherwell are trying to play 4 men out in their wide area. And Celtic have put 5 men out there. We've won the ball. Jota beats a man, comes inside. Jota shoots. Oh, that'd have been nice. And yeah, we're approaching the 20th minute. We're 17, just going on 18 minutes here. Quinny, new Sorare comms, Fred. Wow. Okay, I'm going to need to check that out also. But we've got the hoops on. So let's see, will that be my notifications? What are we talking about? Is that a Sorare tweet? What are we talking about, Jeremy Graham, when you say that? I'm on the Sorare feed, I don't see anything. So please let me know what you're saying and what we're thinking. Nothing wrong with my Wi-Fi, etc. Unless me in the stream following your link, you just aren't there. That's weird. I still definitely am live. That's so bizarre, Joshy boy. Maybe, I don't know. I've never seen you pop up. Like, normally I get a wee notification saying that you're waiting, and then I can just show you on stream. That's so bizarre. Maybe try it again. Celtic are in possession of the ball. Moy plays it well to Juranovic, who's really on the front foot here, drives up the pitch. I think that's Kyogo's pulled out, and Moy goes to take the shot. Jota maybe just about gets in his way. I'm not too sure whose ball that was, etc. But it bounces out maybe for a Celtic corner. So let's see again. Yeah, Kyogo's peeled out right there. He plays in a great ball for... No. I think Kyogo's in the middle here. So that's Abada. Yeah, Abada's peeled out right. Delivers in. And between Moy and Kyogo, they kind of get in each other's road. And yeah, somehow we've managed to get a corner out of this, it looks like. Yeah, we've got a corner. And Kyogo is trying to do first aid on the Motherwell player. He's like, oh no, this guy's hurt himself. We better stop and I'll look after him. But yeah, so good start. I wonder how my teams are actually looking, because I do have some other players in some other games. And oh, Brais Mendes on a 91. That is beautiful, by the way. That is a great sight to see. Snodgrass is on a 33 at the moment. This team looks okay, doesn't it? This team looks okay. This team looks good. This team looks very good. We need some Captain Jota action. That team's that's dead. Yeah, that's... Oh, there we go. Look at this. So 15 points away, guys, from third with the Brais Mendes 91. Unal in the end collects a 50, which isn't that bad for a striker, by the way. So Craig Gordon and Rio Hatate defender card are going to... I'm fifth now, man. Surely I'm in pole position to do well in that. The Rangers game looks to be 0-0. Some guy Rolls is on 47. Smith is on 51, so they're probably defending quite well. Devlin on a 42. Andy Halliday starts at left wing. According to this, anyway. But yeah, enough about that, I suppose. But yeah, good times. We're flying up the leaderboard, man, and I'm not too far away. Yeah, this guy's getting subbed off. I think that we've probably lost some minutes there anyway. Let me see. It's on Nicholas's Twitter from Head Honcho Nicholas. Counter offers. Oh, lovely. So we've got a Motherwell sub. Okay, so it's on Nico. That's what everyone calls him. Nico. Let's see. What's Nico giving it? Comms Fred. One of the Sorare company values is to build with the fans and for the fans, and we are focused on adding new sports and our scaling our organisation. We could have done a better job listening and communicating with the community. Sure. A top goal of ours is to show our work and get feedback. Okay, let's read this. Tomorrow, I'm very excited to launch the first ever Global Cup, a new gameplay experience intended to open the door to football fans along the world. This week, we rolled out common card swaps, force baseball, everything if we're making improvements. For example, counter offers and see a card's price history. We have a long list of improvements. Cards are at the centre of everything we want to do. We'll be doing a regular Twitter Spaces and be joined by product and engineering community experts from Sorare. That's lovely. The sky's the limit. Yeah, lovely. Excellent. That sounds good to me. And yeah, let's get back into the game, sorry. But yeah, that sounds good. Counter offers will be fun. And that kind of stuff if we get that added on, of course. So yeah, we're at the 22nd minute, and oh yeah, Motherwell have just delivered a tasty free kick into the box that we've had an effective clearance for. Oh, it might have been a forward player, by the way. I'm not so sure who got that. It might have been O'Reilly. But yeah, so Motherwell have got a corner, and they're hatching a plan. You know that way when they get set up for a corner and they're all in a wee getting marked and bluffing and talking nonsense, doing all that, you know. Corner comes in, and my stream is cracking on me. It's buffering. So, I don't know what's happened. Josh is struggling to get us on. That's a nightmare, man. Aye. There we go. Celtic are on the ball. We're about to cross the halfway line. We find O'Reilly. Oh, no, that was Kyogo dropped all the way back in there. It was some nice play, but it was over long distance, and basically it's ended up 1-on-1, Abada versus the left back, and it's went out for a Motherwell goal kick is the punchline to it all. Nice quick sequence of like 2 or 3 passes that got up the pitch quite nicely. But it does feel with the stoppage we had before our corner for their guy to get subbed off, they have then had a free kick and then a corner. Since then, the last like 6 minutes of the game, the tempo is just... It was just that suck out Motherwell probably needed to get a little bit of a reset because they did miss a big sitter early on in this game, you know. And Liam Kelly, the goalkeeper, is taking his sweet time to take this kick, and he hoofs it for everything he can hoof it for. His man wins the flick on, and Carter Vickers then humps it up to the right wing. Abada doesn't quite keep it in with the flick on header, and it goes out for a Motherwell throw in the Celtic defensive half. Maybe a foul throw? Don't really get them professional football these days, do you? Fishing Stevie says, Mon the Snoddy, hail, and you could not be any more right, my man. We've got 1 goal in the first half. I do expect to see at least 1 more before the halftime whistle goes. Celtic are under a little bit of pressure here. 2 pressers from Motherwell dealing with the 4-man Celtic defence. Now a 3rd man has come onto the press as Joe Hart has had to become involved, and Motherwell got a little sniff of it there, really went to press, but we've managed to just find the extra man, turn and run and get up the pitch. We are playing it into space now. And Taylor to O'Reilly, which is such a big distance there. That pass did not pay off. Motherwell won the ball. Play it into the channel for Van Veen, but between Starfelt and Carter Vickers, he is no match. Ball goes from Hart to O'Reilly, and O'Reilly gives the ball back to Hart. And Hart is going to go out to Starfelt, and we're going to try and get over this halfway line again. Little passes between Taylor, Starfelt, and Carter Vickers. They're doing these wee triangular things. They're moving the ball around the pitch. You know what they're doing. Rangers 0-0, Mon the hoops as well. Dundee United are 2 up as well. Quite disappointed that Tony isn't starting for Dundee United. I don't think I ever got the notifications for any of my Dundee United players, which is frustrating. Tony is killing me, red card, and now this. I've just seen Jordan M in the Telegram group there. But yeah, but at the 25th minute, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit the like button. It means a lot. If you're new to Sorare and you haven't opened your account yet, there's a link in the description of this video, and it gets all the fans of the channel, when they open their account, a free limited card. You can keep it, you can sell it, you can do anything you want with it once you've bought 5 from the market. It supports all the content here on the channel, helps your man out, no end. So if you do open an account, please do use the link in the description of the video. And yeah, check out the channel for all the beginner content, how to open your account, strategies, and all that good stuff. But I'm chasing down like 2 or 3 podiums with my Celtic team this week. I am buzzing on it. Like this specialist super rare. So this is one of my primo divisions. If this was the weekend, I would be way happier, right? But the tier 1 pool on this podium is stellar. Rio Hatate needs to get a few more points. This game is going perfectly for Gordon, because if he gets a clean sheet, he leaves the game with a guaranteed of 60, no matter what. So that alone is an increase of 25 points, which would get me on the podium, even if Hatate was to do nothing else. So I'm quite happy with the Hearts result as it is at the moment. And I do have Maeda, if he comes off the bench, maybe he could help out somewhere. And Snodgrass, as we've seen in my big favourite team. Jota's still to turn up and do something. Celtic could get a clean sheet tonight. Lots of good stuff is on the go. We need about another 100 points to top this division. To get on the podium, we need about 75. And I think between the cards that are here and our 75 points tonight is on the cards. No pun intended. And with this one, to get right into some good prizes, yeah, we need a lot of points. At least another 120 or so to 150. Yeah, I can see us getting that between the 4 players we've got here, potentially, if they all go off. So maybe a little bit less likely for All-Star Rare Pro. As we come into the 28th minute, Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. I just need to fix my stream again. Sorry, guys. But yeah, there's a bunch of here. Thanks to everyone who is watching us live. Tomorrow, I think I'll be recording the podcast on the Celts Are Here channel with me and Declan, which should be good fun. We had a great member stream earlier on today as well, for everyone that's catching that. And the End Product podcast with me, Tony Watt, and Plastician. That's going to be out at 7 o'clock. It's already programmed on the channel. On here, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get podcasts, you can check that out. Me, Tony Watt, and Plastician, End Product Podcast, a So Rare podcast. So that's out at 7, crack of dawn, 7 a.m. tomorrow. And maybe I've still got the Celts Are Here to record tomorrow as well. And I'm on John's podcast this week. So should be good fun. Should be a really busy week. Lots of good stuff, lots of action. And we're getting, guys, it's getting to that. Oh, there's Callum McGregor. Oh, Callum, we can see you. You're back at match day squad, kind of technically. That's good to see. Liam Kelly, man, honestly, he's checking the ball now. He's just at it, man. He's just at it. I think there's another goal coming in the first half here. I think we're going to get another goal. I think it's going to be at least 2-0 for half time. We just need to get a couple of passes linked up. I don't really feel like there's... Abada's been... We've tried to put the ball to Abada quite a lot. Kyogo's came around looking for some sniffs. He's just went up for an aerial challenge there and unlucky to him. He's just, we're not going to beat that guy in there. Rio goes to press. It's a decent effort from Celtic tonight so far. Great tempo, as we've mentioned on the stream. But I do feel that we're missing some fluidity, which I was hoping to see a lot of tonight. I was hoping to see a lot of lovely interchanging passes in tight spaces and playing the way that we should be kind of rehearsing on the training ground, and those pathways and those routes to goal that we should be rehearsing. I'm expecting to see the build-up play of that. We've seen the usual build-up play from the back, but I'm talking about in midfield. I want to see a Tati, O'Reilly, Moy, Juranovic and Taylor, that 5, control the middle of the game and get our attackers in the box, man, on the end of it. Prefer GG over Kyogo. I think GG would be impacting this game more than Kyogo, but Kyogo scored. He's done his job for tonight. Who can complain at this point, really? We are winning 1-0. But yeah, I think GG impacts this game more as it's been presented to us thus far. But Kyogo is not hiding, man. He's sniffing. He's trying to come deep and get a touch on something and try and get involved. So fair play to him, man. He's got a lot to prove, and I love that about him, that he's taking that approach to it. And Abada takes the touch, man. Abada's just like that guy on FIFA that you've got in your team. You've not got many good guys, but you've got this one guy who's got 95 for pace. And as soon as you get the ball on him, it's flick the stick, boom, take the big touch and belt it. And Motherwell cleared it for a Celtic throw-in in their own half. Hopefully 2 or 3-0 going into half time. That's the dream at Mike S. That is definitely what I'm expecting tonight for sure, is to go on and lovely ball, by the way, into Rio, who's in the number 10 position. No way, man. It's like a kind of duel situation on the go. The Motherwell guy hits the deck. Rio ends up with the ball somehow still, and so let's see, that's Starfelt playing it with the right foot right into a Tattoo, who does great. He tries to win the ball, and yeah, okay, fair enough, man. Rio does kind of trip him up, I suppose, to get the ball back. Fair play, referee. That was a foul. That was a free kick. Yeah, okay, Ari, he's trying, man. He's doing his best, I've seen Kyogo be in these games, and again, you get close to half-time, you're like, I don't think he's touched the ball twice, but today, I think he's definitely got a number of touches on top of, obviously, showing up at the right moment for the goal. And there's a lovely sizzle of a ball here from Rio Hatate. It just comes from the defensive third, right up the pitch on the break, and my stream has clicked on me. Come on, man. Oh, I've got a notification. Oh, it's Edin Dzeko. Yes, my specialist team. Edin Dzeko with a goal. 1-0 Inter Milan. 1-1 Inter Milan Bologna. And that resulted in a good shot for Jota, by the way. Came in on the left-hand side of the box. Just kind of stood up. Lovely big diag, by the way. I don't know who played that. And what a sizzler of a shot from Jota. Somebody was in there for the rebound. It was Kyogo, but between the defender and the goalkeeper, they managed to scurry it away. We're basically at the 34th minute. Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. Let's update the scores on Sorare data. So yeah, Kyogo is still... O'Reilly's on a 72. Carter Vickers 45.9. Starfelt on a 46. The Celtic scores are doing great. Taylor hasn't really done the AA that we normally see. That's more going to Juranovic, it would look like. And yeah, it's not been really all down this left-hand side like I would have hoped tonight so far. Let's see. Snoddy's not really done anything. Gordon's not really done anything. Mendes finished on a 91.7. That's glorious, isn't it? Mikel Merino on a 96 as well. Great result from him. If you've got a Mikel Merino, which I don't know if any of you at home do. But yeah, we're just coming up for the 35th minute now. And Celtic almost get their pocket picked playing the ball around the back line there. But we just about to manage between Taylor and O'Reilly and Jota. Play some lovely passes down the left-hand side. And again, when we get some lovely build-up passes, this stream wants to lag on me. Which is a bummer. I need a Jota goal, says Joshy Forth. I think I've tried everything to get back in, Quinny. We'll stick around in the comments, my man. Thanks very much, Joshy boy, for joining us all the same, my man. Do appreciate it. It's an absolute bummer. And yeah, my stream, every time we get some silky passing, it's broke down. I'm actually now like way behind where I was. I'm now back at the 33rd. I'm now back looking at that shot. I'm right behind, by the way. I'm going to probably close everything down for half-time and hope it fixes itself. But now, for the remainder of the first half, I'm significantly behind. I think I'm like a real minute behind. Maybe this stream needs that to keep up. I don't know. But yeah, I was approaching the 34th minute, but now I'm looking at the 35th minute. 33 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see what my phone says the minute is. Because you know the phone's always got the latest and greatest of notifications from our good friends at Sorare Data. Blah de blah, where is it? The 36th minute in the Celtic game. Wow, yeah, so I'm now like a real 2 minutes behind. If it lags, refresh from here. I'm just going to refresh it all together because I think that refresh might increase the buffer or something. No, let's put us to 34 minutes. There we go. I'm right up to speed now, by the way. Joe Hart is getting the ball. I'm right up to speed now. That's good. It's kind of sticky, but again. That's so bizarre. Yeah, 35 minutes and a half. Celtic are switching the ball from right to left. Jota brings it down on his chest like this, stands the ball up, does a wee dance. He's got two men around him. He goes past him. He's inside. Jota has another little stretch up. He's shaping up to shoot. I could have played a pass. He does take the shot. Man on the penalty spot, clears it high. Doesn't go very far. Celtic still have it. But between Carter Vickers, Juranovic and Starfelt, and now out to the wide right for Moy, we've collected possession. We've went back on the attack. 1-2. Moy's in the right wing position across the front post. And I think Rio Hatate has been sniffing there and just not got the touch. It's at the back post. 2v2. Jota Kyogo with Motherwell defenders. And I think that's O'Reilly who's just came across to save the day. And I don't think that's our throw-in. I think that's going to be a Motherwell throw-in. And again, it was coming there. It was coming. I think that was Rio. He doesn't get a touch to that. But if he does, that's a Rio Hatate goal with a Aaron Moy assist. I think that would have been. And no, it's a Motherwell throw-in. 37 minutes we're approaching. 2-1 Inter Milan. Federico Di Marco. Why did I not own a Federico Di Marco? Why did I not own one? But yeah, it is currently Celtic 1, Motherwell 0, 37 minutes gone. And yeah, it's kind of frantic now in the middle of the pitch. Motherwell they've made 3 or 4 passes. They're playing it down the channel. That guy Van Veen is never getting to that ball, ever. And Celtic have got the ball with Joe Hart, Carter Vickers and Starfelt, who are just going to continue to collect very simple and very straightforward AA with their basic passing. And we're moving into the final third now. This looks to be Juranovic, big outside of the boot switch of play. Starfelt just about completes the pass for him. And he buys a foul for his troubles. Number 7 for Motherwell maybe gets a bit of attention. Starfelt, what a sizzler of a ball from JJ. But it's really put the pressure on Starfelt to make it happen. Because I think JJ's played that blind. Nice pass as much as it was. We've got the free kick, and anyway, we move on. The ball's been cycled around the defence and the goalkeeper. We've crossed the halfway line. Ball is fired out to the wide right, which is for, I'm guessing, a big, lofty Izagiri going nowhere cross. And yep, that's probably genuinely went into the pavilion inside the stand. And yeah, we're just leaving the 38th minute now. Still Celtic 1-0. We're looking good. Another goal should be likely with the metrics that I'm playing with here. It's 2-1 to Inter Milan, so I'll be quite looking forward to checking all the half-time scores, but we'll stay with Celtic until half-time. We'll come back, obviously, for the second half. We're not going anywhere. We'll do some half-time analysis if you want to talk about anything that you've seen in the first half. If you're watching this game with me, some of you are watching this vicariously through me, we'll have a scan across Europe and whatever else. We'll see everything and anything that's going on. But yeah, 37 minutes in, it's 2-1 to Inter Milan. Edin Dzeko with his goal, so I'm loving seeing that. And yeah, we're getting to half time in Ibrox, man, and I don't want to count my chickens, but it's still 0-0. So great. And Frimpong has had an assist tonight. He left the match with Cologne with 60 points. So Frimmers, Celtic have been boring on this first half with slow, boring, half-hearted football. They have forgotten the high tempo and the pepper spraying of the opposition's goal. Jack, yes, I would definitely agree with the sentiment there that we have not taken that many shots. Like, we have just been moving the ball, looking for an opening, play it to you, or the pass was rubbish, or you've not had the guile to beat your man. You know, Motherwell are facing us up man for man, and we're mainly accepting the confrontation. We're trying to move the ball around. We're trying to force overloads. And when it doesn't happen that often or that easily, lovely play edge of the box, little flick on behind. Rio Hatate zips it in for Abada. Abada's coming back across this inside of the box. It's kind of bouncing about a bit. It's kind of going nowhere now. And Van Veen drops it back for somebody. And we're going to foul somebody. And it's going to be a free kick to Motherwell. The fouls that Celtic fans around the world have been praying for. That's one of them right there. The players look bored. Yeah, it's like, I do feel like Rio and O'Reilly are very good at what we need to happen in this match, and that's getting on the ball, linking up a pass or two, and moving and creating things happening. The real bugbear I've got with watching Rio and O'Reilly in this Celtic team is that they're very infrequently together. You know, like, I remember watching the great Barcelona team. We just had the 10-year anniversary of the 2-1 Celtic victory with Tony Watt, friend of the channel, of course, scoring the winning goal. And that team, I'd seen that Barcelona team come to Celtic Park over that 10-year span like 3 or 4 times. And anyone who was there will testify to this. Xavi and Iniesta walk around that pitch holding hands. They are together everywhere. And I think in modern football that want to knit the play together in any fashion, whether it be Ange ball, Pep ball, Klopp ball, fucking Sarri ball, whatever, you need to have that level of dedication to the cause that, you know, like, it's funny. I seen a good tweet earlier on. Jesus, Kyogo. Kyogo's come back into the defensive third from a throw-in to get a touch of the ball, and he's tried to do a big Rio Hatate switch, and it's just been too much to nobody, basically. You said yes I am, Jack. I'm not too sure what you said yes I am to, but I'm glad we agree. We could pump Sevco 4-0 in the league, but not Motherwell, it seems. Yeah, I think Celtic are they're more happy. Like, there's not as much risk. So, like, you can take your time is probably the attitude that they've got, for better or worse, but we have not been taking shots, man. Like, we need to be taking shots all the time. It's the problem you get when you get to European football. If we are getting through a Motherwell match with like 2 or 3 shots and like actually like 1 decent attempt. Oh, lovely play, by the way. Kyogo for Rio. That has to be a pen shout or something, man. The guy's wiped him out. Has he made contact with the ball? I don't know, but on my tiny little shitey stream on my screen, that looks to be a shout, if nothing else. And Celtic are fired up now as we approach half-time, the 42nd minute. But yeah, if you watch all these other teams that make the step that we are comparing ourselves to, in these matches, by now they would have had like 6 or 7 real shots at target. We've not had that. So yeah, what do we have here? Abada, lovely ball into the box for Rio. That's a fantastic tackle from that defender, by the way. That is a fantastic tackle. Defensive midfielder comes in, turns and scoops it away. No foul there whatsoever. But yeah, That was great play, unfortunately, for Rio. And again, like I say, Rio and O'Reilly do the things that we want to give this life some match, and that's break the line, get by a man, give and go, that kind of stuff. But they don't do it enough. They don't do it together. Like, you know, O'Reilly is one of the best passers in the squad, regardless of any status of any player, injured and available, whatever. And so is O'Reilly, so is Rio, and both of them are attacking midfield players. And sometimes we put Jota all the way out in the left, we put Abada all the way out there. We've got Kyogo or Giakoumakis in the middle. You need those two guys to be the network, to go the network or the network, whatever you want to go with. You know, the puppet masters that go around that attacking side of them. Early season, we had that kind of 4-2-4, that kind of 5-man attacking press, and it was built on them two in front of McGregor. Unfortunately, we don't have McGregor, and Moyes maybe doing more of the O'Reilly job in that situation. O'Reilly is filling the McGregor role, which gives us this situation we're in, which maybe it's just not as effective with Moy in the O'Reilly position, you know. As much as Moy can be good, and he scored good SO5 points, and he's not really done much today that's been bad necessarily, but I definitely don't think he's influenced the match to this point. Did have a nice cross from the right hand side at one point. I can't remember. I can't wait until the World Cup is over. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's coming at a great time for all of our players. I'm really happy at how little of them are going to the World Cup in the grand scheme of things, to be quite honest with you, because we should just be coming back all the better for it. Celtic have got a corner. We're in the 44th minute. It doesn't go short. It goes into the box, and yeah, Starfelt and somebody else almost get a header on it, but Motherwell clear it into their dugout, and it's a Celtic throw-in as we approach the 44th and a half minute, and it is throw-in time for Celtic. Can we construct an attack from the training ground here? And let's see, we've got Jota, who zips the ball out there to Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers got time and space, comes back out to the left for Starfelt. Starfelt is walking up the pitch here, taking all the time and space he needs. Motherwell are just camped in their defensive third, waiting for the halftime whistle. Celtic have moved the ball laterally all the way across the pitch. Abada plays the overlap to nobody, I think. That was horrible. And Motherwell try and shield out for a goal kick, then a throw in. They then try and clear out their half. We recover the ball. And Jesus, man, from like the right attacking wing-back position, we have then in one pass scooped it back to Joe Hart. But very quickly, we're now in the left midfield position, I think, with Taylor and now Jota. And we're coming down the left-hand side. 3-on-3 out in the channel here. Kyogo, I think that maybe is. No, it's maybe O'Reilly. Moyes on the ball now, right attacking midfield. Tries to zing a ball right into the feet of Juranovic or Abada there, but it does not come off. The attack breaks down. The ball is with Liam Kelly, who is waiting on the... Yeah, we're basically at the 46th minute now. I've got no idea how long the ref will add on. We did lose about 3 minutes to that guy getting taken off quite early on. Vitesse have scored, maybe. I'm getting notifications saying Vitesse have scored, so that could be good for the SO5 leaderboards. And I believe the referee has blown for half-time. Now I'm going to close that down, and we'll give that a chance to buffer and fix itself up. Yeah. So guys, let me know. We're at half-time. Let me know what you think about the half. Celtic have been the better team. Some of us think that we've been a bit boring. I'm definitely inclined to agree with that. I think I've got a good handle on why that'll be. Do we see any halftime substitutions? Let me just go and fix up my camera and stuff. So I'm on this page. If Josh isn't going to make it back, then I could be on this page. Actually, and you can, if you care, if you care, maybe see me a bit better. Maybe see everything a bit better. Yeah, we want to see Celtic. We don't want to see Motherwell. So yeah, maybe we'll hang about over here now. Drinking Rockstar at 8:30, no intention of sleeping tonight. It's just a little bit, mate. It's just to keep me on my toes, because there's got a great amount of these here live tonight, by the way. Please do like the stream if you're having fun as we watch through Celtic versus Motherwell. Now let's go across to Castle Grayskull, and it looks like it's going to be going in at half time. Now the Rangers defence have been racking up some AA points, but I'm not seeing, wonder if Shanklon's got a BCM or something. No, not seeing any like big chances created. Andy Halliday, he's been in the penalty box once. The attacking maestro that he is. And this boy Atkinson, he's got no attacking output, and he's a high scoring player. It's all on possession and defence. So I've got a feeling there's a decent chance that Hearts are probably playing quite similarly to what Motherwell are. But Motherwell have conceded the goal, maybe lost a few more fouls and stuff. And Big Van Veen here, he should have a BCM. I cannot believe he does not have a BCM to his name. That is criminal. Or was it Spittle? No, it wasn't Spittle that got it. His score is awful tonight. He's on 29 points. In the front running for Celtic, it's all been about Matt O'Reilly, who's on a 72. He's got his assist, which means he gets a decisive score of 60. That's guaranteed for fantasy football. And then his all-round score is then built up of all of his normal kind of general play action. So he's made a foul, so he's lost a point. In defence, he's made 3 effective clearances, which for a midfielder doesn't do anything. He's won a tackle, which is cool. 3 interceptions for Matt O'Reilly. He's went into 3 duels and only won 1 of them, which isn't good ratio-wise. Passing's been good, but it's actually a very small pass count, I think, for a half-time for Matt O'Reilly. And then in the attacking third, 1 big chance created, 3 penalty area entries. The big chance created will be the assist as well. So yeah, very good play from Matt O'Reilly. He could be chasing down 100 with another decisive action and some more forward play for him tonight. Aaron Moyes on a 41, which isn't terrible. He's got 3 penalty area entries, 2 interceptions, which is notable for sure, but not really much else to write home about. In defence, Juranovic has been the big... I suppose the centre-backs of Carter Vickers, what have they actually done? Let's see. So they've not won any... He's not won a tackle. 2 interceptions as well for Carter Vickers. Wow, lots of interceptions tonight. Positive duel. He's got 50-odd passes, which has been lovely. And yeah, he's had an attempted assist, Carter Vickers. Must have been a flick on or something. Or maybe one of those slicing passes. Our boy Starfelt is on just as many passes as Carter Vickers, not quite the same quality in terms of the points that they've captured for him. But yeah, Juranovic, I think, 1 tackle, 1, no interceptions. Yeah, so it has been attempted assist, the penalty box entries and stuff that have helped him for the fullback position. And Kyogo Furuhashi gets the goal, gets his decisive score up to 60. And otherwise, I think that's all he's really been credited for is his shot on target. All the other play that he's had in the match, he's lost a duel, he's won a duel. A couple of accurate passes, nothing to write home about. Jota, let's have a look. So Jota, again, he's not done anything. Penalty area entries, 2, won a contest, 1 shot on target, which was from 25 yards out or something. It wasn't a great chance. Couple of passing stats going his way, but nothing significant. Again, I think Jota, Abada's been on the ball a lot. Abada's been maybe a bit unlucky with a bit of his end product, a bit of his final piece. But we've tried to get Abada on the jaw. We tried to get Abada on the ball much more often than Jota. Thank you very much, Joshy boy. Have a good night. Marino got 90 plus for Sociedad tonight, but didn't have him in a side. Absolutely gutted, Mikey Bass. I'm so sorry to hear that. So I don't know if Abada stays on, because sometimes in those situations, Abada will get subbed off at half time. Or somebody might. I don't see it being Jota. Maybe it's Kyogo. He's got his goal. Maybe the manager just takes that as a win and puts on Giacomakis or Maeda now. But yeah, I don't think we would expect to see any second half subs. But do you think it could happen? Let me know if you're watching this with us. Let me know what you think. The final score will be, I said 4-0, and I think that still stands at this point. Getting that goal in the first 20 minutes for the away team is a great indicator on a lot of the great things, and the time-sensitive ones to this point have not happened, but, it should still be good for some goals and whatever. And I think we must be at half-time now at Ibrox. Yes, we are. So half-time, Craig Gordon has got a couple of AA points, so he's made 1 save from a shot inside the box. That's all he's had to do so far. He's made 11 accurate passes. He's made 8 missed passes. Normal enough thing for him. Let's see Snoddy. What's he been up to? So he's been fouled twice. They can't handle him. They can't handle Snodgrass. He's had 2 effective clearances. So he's been back defending at set pieces and stuff. His possession won and lost basically balances out. His duels balance out, break even. No interceptions. He's doing the passing when he's getting on the ball, and 2 penalty area entries. Yes, I don't think Hearts, without knowing the possessions. Oh no, here's possession here. Here's also some interesting stats. So let's see, 1 shot on target for the Blue Beaks. None for the Jam Tarts. The touches isn't too dissimilar, by the way. 305 touches for Hearts, 369 for the Blue Beaks, and yeah. Tight game. Let's see the Celtic statistics at halftime. So Celtic have had 6 shots, 1 big chance, 2 shots on target. It does not feel like that, does it? It doesn't feel like we've had that many attempts on the Motherwell goal. We've had some nice parts of play, but I don't think we've really had this result. But hey, the stats don't lie. 5 corners, I suppose, probably help with the chances and the shots and stuff, I suppose. Touches, 384 to Motherwell's 190. Dual success is 41% for Celtic. That's not good. What's the dual success over here? Much closer to 50-50, a much more even, tightly contested game. Need I remind you, Hearts with 10 men beat Motherwell. So, anyway, if you want to do this whole vicarious thing, I can get rid of the Getafe match now, I think, can't I? We're not paying attention to that. Let's have a look at my scores on the boards for my fantasy teams, because my Celtic cards should be doing well. The Hearts guys should be operating well. So let's see. This is Trapp has conceded 2 goals. Kevin Trapp is a legend around these parts, as we all know. Yeah, Angelino on 22 points. That's a killer, man. I need some points in this rapid. This game is kind of ticking along. I need Taylor to wake up in a big way points-wise. Haksabanovic, I'd love to see him come off the bench and get some decisives, but not at the cost of Kyogo or Jota for Abada. We want Abada to be the first attacking sub. We want Jota and Kyogo, mainly Jota, to get as many minutes as possible. Let's see, there's Dzeko's team there. So that's not great, is it? But we're not too far away from getting a sniff of something. You know, if Llorente and Savic can somehow get up to here, maybe Captain Dzeko can do something else. I need Cunha to come off the bench and score. And yeah, man, Rio, this defender Rio is not helping me, but we're still on a clean sheet, which is good because he's the Rio defender card. When we get a clean sheet at the 60th minute, 10 points. Pardon me. Which is very, very, very good. So I just need his, and then again, because of the defender card that I've got for him, if he does get attacking statistics are OP for the defender card. So any improvement on Rio's second half is going to go a long way to a really good prize, and I really cannot believe I'm going to come this close. Even the Gordon clean sheet decisive, as we mentioned, that does a long way for us. This team, Benkovic dropped a 56-pointer today in Bundesliga 2. Ferran Torres started for Barcelona against Osasuna, didn't do great. Maeda still on the bench. Moy is captain. Jack Hendry DNP'd. Maeda's still on the bench. Yeah, so still got some good shots, man. It's just not really happened. I think Rio, if I can get a decisive for Rio, I think it's going to be raining rewards. I think Rio is the instigator for me, is the linchpin. Rio and the left-hand side is what it's all about for me, I think, isn't it? When we come into the second half, I want to see those guys stay on the pitch for as long as possible as we hunt down the podium. Oh, sorry, that's the screen that we can all see. We don't want to see. Oh, it's 2-2. Oh, yes, man. If we got one more goal for Vitesse somehow. Look at that Manhoff. He's on 70, bagged 2 goals tonight. His AA is dreadful, it must be said. I wonder why. He's losing a lot of possession in duels, so he's obviously a tricky winger, or maybe a kind of light on his feet type guy, and he's losing out a lot, but he's effective so far. Ajax are still scoring really well. Tadic on a 90 is not to be sniffed at, but wow, if we could somehow get a third goal. So if you concede 3 goals in Sorare fantasy football, it is a cataclysmic event for your defence, because the goalkeeper gets screwed. His decisive goes down from 35 to 15. And all the defenders lose their 10-point clean... No, there's no clean sheet bonus, but they'll all then get another goal conceded, which is minus 4 points. So that would pull up a lot of these. Calvin Bassey's actually on a 68 tonight. How's he done that? 27 points, 12 of them for accurate final third passing. Jesus. 7 of them, yeah, all with the passing stats. It's always been like that for Ajax. Sorare players around the world know this already. But anyway, third goal conceded kills the keeper, kills the defence, hopefully. But the attacking players are pretty much in that sense. We can see what Jenky's up to. We can see Josh, who we've lost, see if his results are looking decent. That's not too shabby, by the way, now. All of a sudden, if he can get Turnbull off the bench. You still get Grealish on the bench. That's probably not going to do anything now, sadly. He's still after Jota in a big way. He's 8th in Challenger Euro Pro with this team, with fucking Pasveer on a 54. So Jenky's still fighting. We'll maybe come back to that and leave that tab open as we approach the second half. I'm just waiting for the notification at the second half. Magic Zaraski. Somebody's talking about in one of my chats. Magic Zaraski was one of my favourites because he was one of the kind of guys that, yeah, maybe he could be our next number 7. He came in with a good profile. His first season, he scored about 20 goals or something. I loved a bit of Magic Zaraski, you know. But yeah, 6 shots for Celtic. I think about 4 or 5 of them have been from outside the box, and to be honest, I wasn't too buzzing about that. Manhoff was a sick fighter. Was he? I don't know if that's a joke. Is that a joke that's been over my head, perhaps? I'm not too sure. The bunchies here tonight, guys. I hope you're having fun with me as we chase down the podium. Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. We're still at half-time. I'm going to take a wee pause for the cause myself. The NBA game week is still looking good for me as well. I'm buzzing about that. Let's have a peek at NBA. I've got some more games. I don't know when they all run. I think it's tonight or something. But man, I'm so excited. I really do hope that I get some really good rewards on NBA because fantasy basketball seems to be my bag as well. You know, just picking out top 30 teams, you know, top 30 placing. What do I know about basketball? What do I know about basketball? But yeah, Rio Hatate is a big linchpin. I've got the midfielder card here. I've got forward cards. I've got defender cards of Rio. I've got them in so many teams, man. A decisive for Rio is massive. Absolutely massive. Manhoff's dad was an ex-MMA fighter, was he? Cool. That's good to hear, man. Guys, if you found me on social media anywhere, like for the stream tonight, like a Twitter post or a TikTok or a YouTube short or whatever, I've been rumbled. The ice cream van's outside. Please do like it, retweet it, tell your pals or whatever. If you're watching the game, maybe I'm better to listen to than some of the shitey commentary you get. I suppose the Celtic TV will be decent. If you're not able to watch the game, I hope you have fun listening to it with me, watching it vicariously through me. I enjoy football, I love football. If you're new to the channel, you can probably tell. And I do my best to make it as entertaining as possible. I did have some guests lined up for tonight. Josh glitched out on us as he was here, and a few other guys just couldn't make it, double booked and overcommitted and stuff. The team is coming out for the second half. I see Kyogo. Don't think there's any substitutions at halftime. We'll wait and see when the notifications start to roll around. There's a halftime sub for Motherwell, it would seem. So Motherwell are bringing on Shields. Turnbull still got his bib on. So does Haksabanovic. Haksabanovic also still has his jacket on. If anyone cares. So does Giakoumakis. And Jens has got the big body warmer on. He's not expecting to come off the bench, I don't think. So I think the message from Celtic at halftime... Sorry, Josh, you know what's going on, man. I'm in the west of Glasgow. What do you think the manager's words are to the players at halftime? It will be keep being patient like you're doing, but I think there will be fucking take the game by the scruff of the neck. You know? Could be -9 tonight. Yeah, it could be. And yeah, we would never sell our club for £1. Love that name. Thanks for joining us. Fist bump, thanks for joining us, my man. We're back underway. Come on, the hoops. So yeah, the second half has kicked off, and I think the manager's words to the players will be, let's grab this game by the scruff of the neck and let's go and fucking put it to bed. Let's get a goal quite quickly in the second half, get it 2-0 up, force them to do something, here we go, Kyogo down the left, and he's kind of slashed a good ball there into a good position, but it's been totally blind, no one's ready for it, and Motherwell clear it, and they're going to try, by the way, and break. They've got 3 attackers. We've got 4 retreating defenders. The wide winger doesn't get by Carter Vickers, goes out for a corner. Good play from the big man. Just block the cross, stop it going any further. Should have given me a bell, mate. I would have dumped my anniversary meal to come on stream. No chance, Mikey boy. Would not be interrupting an anniversary for that. No chance. But good to hear you want to come on. So we've got a corner from Motherwell, man. 46 minutes. This is when you get egg on your face, if you're going to get egg on your face with the comments and the predictions I've been making for the game tonight. So here we go. 46-minute corner whipped into a dangerous area, by the way. And there is a clash of heads of some description. Slattery. Slattery is in amongst it there. What did I say about egg about to be on my face, potentially? Life wouldn't be worth living afterwards, though, you're damn right. Aaron Johns, Quinny, when I first started watching you and didn't know much about Celtic, I legit, though, when you were saying Giakoumakis, you were actually referring to a player called Jackie Markers. Do you know, see, whenever I make the TikToks, I've got a wee thing that transcripts my video and whatever, and the one thing I always need to autocorrect is, and it's always the same, when I say Giakoumakis, the text or the English voice recognition thing thinks I'm saying Jackie Marcus every time. Big chance miss showing for Van Veen now. Good. The Opta are in the stream tonight. And Opta, you screw me so much on Callum McGregor. Don't screw me tonight, right? Callum McGregor's had so many interceptions uncaptured. Opta, if you are joining us live tonight, thank you very much. Please do like, subscribe, share, and retweet and all that good stuff. And if you have not opened your Sorare account yet, there is a link in the description of the video. You'll get a free card once you've bought 5 from the market. You can keep it, you can sell it, you can do anything you want with it. And yeah, Opta, thanks for joining us. And Celtic, Motherwell, sorry, beg your pardon, Motherwell are in our box, man. The ball is bouncing about, dangerous. 48th minute, Rio tries to scoop it away, misses it. We're really struggling to like clear it here, which is embarrassing. They've got the ball, crap cross from Motherwell on the right hand side, and everyone's poshing like it's went out for a goal kick, by the way, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was so crap it never actually even went out in a weird way. But yeah, big miss kick from Hatate is getting a replay here. That is embarrassing, man. So yeah, Jackie Markers will always be my favourite Celtic player. Took me a free streams to get Jackie Markers. Jackie Makis. Giacu Makis. Is that how you want me to say it? I'll try my best, guys. I'll always try my best. You know that. Jackie Makers. Jackie Makis. GG. Big Jack. Again, man, Motherwell are like in their attacking third. Like right now, I'm seeing Motherwell do to us what we did to them all first half. In terms of the build-out play, we are counter-attacking, but 2-on-2, Kyogo flicks it through, tries to get to Abada, doesn't quite make it, they don't clear it, Kyogo picks up the receipt, he drops it out to the left, I think this is for O'Reilly, O'Reilly shoots, oh, and it's deflected, that'll be a corner. Was it Jota? I thought it was O'Reilly, could have been Jota. He definitely had big hair, but yeah, Kyogo comes from inside, yeah, it must be Jota, and yeah, deflected out, unfortunately. Maybe we get a wee attempted assist there for Kyogo. That would be nice. Celtic corner in the 49th minute. It's played short to the edge of the box. 1-2. Oh, and it's dipped in towards the back post. We win the header. Oh, and it goes out for a goal kick. Who was that? Rio? Jota again. Interesting. Nice corner play. I've not seen us do one of them. As we approach here, we're in the 50th minute. I need Greg Taylor, man. What's he done in the first half? Not won a tackle. No one, everyone's picking up interceptions except for Taylor, and he's losing a lot of his duels tonight. I really need him to get the finger out. Big time. Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Don't do this to us. Not tonight, son. Not tonight. We're chasing a lot of things here. Yeah, Kelly with a goal kick. 50th minute. Motherwell started the half better than us. 100%, Mikey. Probably quite within the parameters of their game plan. We've played some nice play. Up to Kyogo, drop back for Rio. Plays it out left. Ball comes in, doesn't find anyone. Motherwell run it out. I think this is O'Reilly trying to recover possession for us. And Motherwell play it right up the line. We just about keep it in, and we spray some nice passes across 15 yards. Make a big box, which finishes the ball up with Rio Hatate, and he's crossing the halfway line, zips it out for Abada out in the right wing, and Abada is on the front foot. That's where we want him. He zipped the ball right onto the defensive line for, I'm guessing, Juranovic. Juranovic plays it into the middle. It evades everyone, comes out on the left-hand side for the likes of Taylor and Jota, but between them, and I think that might be that Slattery guy, by the way, he comes away with the ball. He beats two of them, tries to find his man. Ref kind of distracts it. O'Reilly collects, and Moy is just now in the way. Moy is like literally in the way of play. We've had to do some passes and like sort ourselves out. He was in the way. Momentum slowed. Abada's on the ball. He's got two men facing him up. Abada's on his heels. We don't want that. Moy's on the ball. Plays it out wide right. Moy gets it back. We come inside on him. Moy's got 2 feet. He can use either or. He finds, guessing that's Rio. Oh, lovely ball. Don't know who done that. Oh, great takedown by Hatate. I think that was Juranovic. That was silky. If it came off, it's not done yet. Juranovic drops it down, edge of the toe stuff to Rio Hatate, who evades his man, doesn't take him on, drops the ball back, receives it on the half turn, then pings the ball out to Taylor. And Rio back on the ball. And again, Rio's just not taking a man on, taking a man out of the equation, either on the dribble or with a pass. He's bounce passing the ball all over the pitch, which I know is one of his strengths, but in this part of the build-up, especially when the tempo's high and the mistake's coming, you need to do the unexpected, drop the shoulder the other way, take the man out, go into the blind spot, take the chance. We're well set up for it. You're the boy, you're the man. You're meant to be one of the guys that does this. You know, that's part of the leadership on the pitch that we want to see from him. Should have played Ralston, but I don't know. I don't think Juranovic has been that bad, to be honest with you. Nice play here. We've built up from midfield. I think this is Rio. Zips a well-taken ball, but it hits right into the feet of a Motherwell player. A bit of a clash. I think we've ended up fouling them as a result of it. And O'Reilly is, like, punched the ground. He's wailing about. I don't think he's that bad, but I think he genuinely has been hit. And we're at the 52nd minute. The tempo in the game's high. The game is on a knife edge. Like, Motherwell are, Motherwell are not treating the game like they're 1-0 down. If anything, Motherwell's game plan hasn't really changed. If anything, DeMarco scored again for Inter Milan. Why do I not have a Federico DeMarco? For how much I fanboy over him? Why do I not have a Federico DeMarco? Oh yeah, that's why, because he's a rotation pain in the ass, of course. But he's a fucking legend in the making, man. Is it our free kick? I'm not even really too sure what's going on here. Oh, number 17 for Motherwell. Does he need to leave the pitch or something? I don't know what's going on. Oh, Jesus, man. They just want to kill the clock already, man. They just want to kill. Forrest or Haksabanovic on for me soon. Yeah, an injection of pace, Mike S. That's a great shout, by the way. Fist bump. An injection of pace. We are trying to get Abada on the ball a lot, and, like, that's fine. I don't think Abada's been bad, but Abada's been on the ball a lot. Nothing's really happened. Moy as well. I think Moy and Abada could be the first two subs. Maybe Kyogo because of the time, and he scored anyway, and maybe GG can ruffle this team up a bit better. Georgios Giacomakis. So yeah, I don't know. Will we get a triple change? Will we get a double change? I'm not too sure. Let me know your thoughts. But Forrest or Haxa would be good. I say Forrest is much more injection of pace than Haxa, I suppose. But yeah. You can't see the video? Oh, somebody's reached out to me here saying they can't see the video. We're live and loud now, buddy. We're live and loud now, buddy. Got a double change. I'm not too sure. Oh, I can hear myself. Your thoughts. But Forrest or Haxa would be good. Ah, live now, buddy. Live now. Ice cream's here. Ice cream is here. The ice is out. The ice cream van is out. Quinny, did your sensei? Did you see? Yeah, I actually was watching the game, and asked the injury mechanism guy, the really good injury guy on Twitter. I actually asked him what was going on. He never got back to me. But he's scheduled in for surgery to stabilise an ankle bone. So I think other side of the World Cup, he'll be thereabouts anyway. I'm not too worried about him. So yeah, I did see it. Prefer GG over Kyogo, Fish and Stevie. I think, I do think it impacts this game much more. We were talking about it in the first half, and I think you're still bang on the money with it. The ball's bouncing around our box, man. We are struggling to we are struggling to clear it. We are struggling then to even work out who the fuck's meant to clear it. One of their guys shows up, turns, takes a shot. Joe Hart makes a routine save, then tries to get us out long. Moy brings the ball down. Moy buys a foul for us. And we've got a free kick right at the edge of our defensive half going into their attacking half. And nice foul bought by Moy. Bit of experience used there. The way he's touched and positioned his body, he's bought a foul. So fair play. 55th minute. And we're making nice little triangles in the kind of right wing spot. And again, we're going to cycle the ball back to defence, back to goalkeeper, make these little triangles in boxes and try and get O'Reilly or Rio central. Or, big scooper. Oh, lovely big scoop ball, by the way. That went all the way from Carter Vickers, I think. Kyogo takes a touch on it, on his toe from the air, almost just about brings it down, but the ball then does skip away from him. Liam Kelly collects. But yeah, going direct, man. Just going vertical. Just take out. That's what we need. And I'm crying out for Rio and O'Reilly to do that from the central area, with the ball at their feet, or Abada or Jota to go on the front foot like Abada's doing now and put them on the back foot. Abada tries to play the ball in the middle. Motherwell have got like 3 players there. They intercept the ball, and they're just really crowding us out in this attacking third. That's why we need the play. We're doing this build up, right? But when we're doing this build up, we need to be positioning players that can then just unlock a play pattern where we can play pass, run, shoot. And we're not getting there. We're just moving the ball out. We're waiting for something to happen either through the movement we were making from going left to right, or one of them just gets frustrated and wants to go and challenge the ball or whatever. And like, I can't remember who it was that said that, but in the first half, was just saying it was boring, you know. But no, it's not 2-0, Mikey, if you're asking me that. It's not 2-0, as far as I can see, anyway. Unless you're ahead of me. I've not even got spoiler notifications coming through. So, oh, by the way, man, Motherwell are getting closer and closer to really troubling our goal. 57 minutes, and Kyogo is dropped in deep to take out the counter-attack. By the way, Kyogo shrugs off two. Kyogo turns, plays a 1-2, and then, oh, what a ball, Kyogo! Wide left, is that Jota? Oh my god, he chips the keeper. 2-0, oh my god. Kyogo Furuhashi, by the way. What? That should be 2 assists, by the way. That was fucking incredible. Jota, captain till I die. What a goal. 2-0 Celtic. I cannot. Oh, no chance. Don't tell me that's been ruled offside, man. Kyogo, phenomenal, man. That's onside. That's onside. That's onside. Yes, that's onside. Oh, what a finish from Jota, by the way. One of the sexiest chips you're ever going to see. What a ball from Kyogo. That was almost like a mirror image of, was it the Leverkusen goal? It was Jota for Kyogo, wasn't it? Very similar ball, very similar goal, but more of a diag rather than a vertical. Wow, what a goal. That has to count. There's no way in a month of Sundays that this is 1-0 still, is it? No way. That's been ruled for offside, by the way. No fucking way. I want to see a proper angle on that says that was offside. When I seen that first replay, I'm like, that's a goal. No danger at all. What's going on here? They're checking it still? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, don't rob us. Do not rob us of that, by the way. Do not rob us of that. You guys are all going mad in the live chat. Is it 2-0? Is it 2-0? What's going on here? He's doing something. What's going on? What's going on? You guys are all ahead of me, I think. All you are saying yes, buzzing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's definitely onside, man. There's no fucking two ways about it. Look at this pishy camera angle they're using. You've been better using it for my house. Jesus Christ, man. It's onside. Give football the beautiful goal, man. No way you're giving that as offside. Get the fuck. I'm not having that. I'm actually not having that. I'll go there right now. I will show up at Firhill right now. The chat now is confusing the shit out of me. I don't know what to think. Oh, no way. If he kicks this ball, no. We have been robbed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been... No way he's kicking that. We have been robbed. We have been robbed. What a fucking bang out decision that is, by the way, man. Did you see the shitey camera angle they were using for the VAR? What the fuck is that? That is bullshit. That is fucking atrocious. On so many levels, that pisses me off, man. How fucking incompetent that is. I only seen one angle. Lovely ball down the channel, by the way. Kyogo's got the bit between the teeth. He's one-on-one with the man. Is it a free kick or a throw-in? We've got something. We're right in there attacking third. Kyogo's smiling ear to ear. He's also having some sort of light-hearted joke with the fucking linesman, as always, or something. But we've got the ball. I think this is Juranovic on the right-hand side. Maybe a Haksabanovic, by the way. Have we made a sub? I think it looks like Haksabanovic. Rio Hatate comes in for Moy. Oh, good ball, but they just about get it. And then they're trying to play a counter-attack of 2-on-3. But again, Big Starfield gets there, plays it to Hart. I need to check the lineups and stuff, guys. We might have had a substitution for Celtic. Yep, Abada has came off for Haksabanovic. Great shout, whoever it was that said Haxa or Forrest on. I think it was Mikey S. I can't believe that was offside. Guys, let me know what you think about that. That is fucking criminal, is it not? But Haksabanovic is on the pitch now. Juranovic, oh wow, man. The Celtic defence is on a great score now. The clean sheet bonuses will be raining in, which is good for the Hatate, who's getting now a lot of final third passes. Box entries. Hatate, oh! I think that was a shot on target, by the way. It goes out for a corner. It was a kind of cross shot type thing, but there was nobody there to head it in, so it would have been a shot. Lamy clears it. And yeah, good play from Celtic. We have been robbed tonight, guys, by the way. Let me know what you are thinking. I had one 2 days ago. My fullback crosses a ball in and gets called off by his afro. Went from a tier 1 to nothing. Jonathan B, that is brutal. Seen the goal through all the writing on my laptop. This is my phone here, Quincy. Sorry, pal. Sorry, Fish and Stevie. Looked a mile on. Didn't even show a replay. Robbed. Need PK to go tell the ref what we think. 100%, man. This VAR is dodgy Masons. A cream bun. Every week we get these horrendous decisions. This is horrible, man. That was a beautiful goal, right? On top of everything, that was a beautiful goal that is chalked off, right? Number one, right? I think we can. I've not seen enough yet to really say that was definitely on or offside, right? But if that's the camera angle they used, VAR is to come in for clear and obvious. And on that crappy VAR angle, there is nothing clear and obvious about him being offside. That's a goal that should stand, you know. Juranovic has been decked. He's holding his mouth. He's not sure if he's maybe busted a tooth or something. Somebody's been booked. I think it's a Motherwell player. Lewis Moult. 1-0 Celtic, 63rd minute. Should be 2-0. That was a fucking sick goal. It is a crime against football that goal has been taken from us. Kyogo did fucking amazing, man. Burrowed 2 guys. Diags the ball for Jota. And then Jota just sits Liam Kelly down and just puts the ball right over him, man. Absolutely lovely. And that is criminal. Celtic are dotting the ball around at the back, but it is still only 1-0, by the way. This game is still on a knife edge. Game texture looking bad. Draw on its way. Mr. Bombastic, I don't like that shout. Motherwell are zipping the ball around the back. Rio Atate is joining the press a bit more geographically. Haksabanovic, of course, now on the right wing. Jota still on the left. This is still a really strong front three. I think Haksabanovic, Jota and Kyogo. Kyogo's got the bit between the teeth. We have been saying maybe Giakoumakis would be influencing this game better, but you know, the few things Kyogo's done, he's been bad in like 2 instances and good in like 3 or 4. So on the balance of that, like I'm kind of content with Kyogo. I don't know if we see him get 90 minutes. But it does look a mile on. Getting robbed because the buns are still at 0. The cream buns still. By the way, Craig Gordon clean sheet, the right guys. You just told me it wasn't a banker. Oh, you told me it wasn't a banker. He's on 74 points. Snoddy's got a wee bit of basic AA. What's he been doing? Some passing and stuff. Has he got tackled up? Been fouled a few times. Nothing amazing. He's still ticking along, but Gordon on a 74. Craigie boy. Let's see my teams quickly, guys. Let's see the teams. We're on the podium. We're second. We're fucking second. How far away from top? I don't know, man. But Rio's not got the clean sheet bonus added on yet. That's weird. Because the defender card will get the clean sheet bonus. That can't be added on yet, is it? Maybe it is. It is. Woofed. The defender card is honking tonight, man. I do need that decisive. I'm top, man. Oh my god. I'm second. Come on, the hoops. Come on. O'Reilly's on an 81 now. Juranovic on a 70. Carter Vickers approaching 80. Joe Hart pushing 70. Really good scores here across this kind of fucking Moy on a 52. Harry. I knew he was going to play because he DNP'd the other night. I knew he was going to be in for it. Kyogo again, by the way, is dropping right back in. I think Kyogo's just been booked for that. And goes up to Ross Tierney and rubs his head and stuff like that. But Kyogo is dropping back. Kyogo is trying to get involved. Show us the specialist leaderboard. I'll go and get that. Let's go get the specialist leaderboard open. We need to have a peek at that, don't we? SO5 Gameweek Centre. Rankings. I'm second, guys. We've got to be pushing the top, eh? We've got to be going for number 1 spot. Oh, Mackie Jr. Oh, 9 points in it. That's significant. I need something to... Oh, Jesus, what happened there? There we go. Yeah, 9 points. He's got somebody playing the now. Is it maybe Julian Weigl? Who's he got playing the now? I can't really tell. Schalke, Stuttgart, Bielefeld. Which I think it's Weigl. I think they're playing the now, aren't they? But I'm second, guys. Tom C is on my heels as well, friend of the channel. His club is called Titus Shambles. Absolute legend name. But yeah, man, we need Rio. We need this fucking clean sheet to stick. We're counting our chickens a bit here with this, right? But Rio Hatate could do something for us. They could make the difference as well. So we're still hanging on there. Jesus, man. Motherwell they've got a free kick. They are coming at us, man. Only 6.5 points away from top spot. Come on. My club is called FC Barcelona. Come on, the Barcelona. If you're new to Sorare and you haven't even opened your account yet, there's a link in the description of this video. By clicking on that link, you will get yourself a free card. You can keep it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want with it. You will also be supporting me, yours truly. To get the free card, you need to buy 5 from the market. Those 5 cards, they can cost absolutely anything. 10 pence, a pound, £10, £1,000, £100,000, whatever. But buy 5 from the market, any price, you get a card for free. You can keep all of them, you can sell them all, you can do anything you want with it. We're about to get a double change for Celtic. It is going to be Georgios Giakoumakis entering the pitch, along with the Bull, David Turnbull. So I think we're going to see Moy. No, we're seeing Hatate. Hatate's coming off, along with probably Kyogo then. So that's a lot of my team coming off now. Hatate on a stinker of a score, man. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I think we're still doing well. Yeah, I think Kyogo's done his part for me overall, but bummer, man. That kills me. It really does, because Rio's in so many teams. He's not done that great tonight, man. Like, no tackles won. Like, there must be a bit of this that's out, man. No interceptions, no tackles. Passing is okay. Penalty area entries won. That's bullshit as well. Like, he must be on for a big Opta review, because that is... Yeah, that's not correct. That's not correct. Yeah, that's not correct, I don't think. Possession lost and missed. Yeah, I don't see it. Rio Tati's missing some points somewhere, somehow. So yeah, that's a bummer. So we're still 1-0 Rangers. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. But I had to jinx it. I'm really sorry, guys. I did not mean it. And just like that. Where are we now? We were second. Couldn't be any worse timing. It could not be any worse timing. We were second. Oh, Jesus. Oh. We're third. Okay, cool. So we're still on the podium. That's the main thing. But I'm kind of stuck here now. I'm 4 points clear. I think that's it. I'm third. I think that's kind of the best I'm kind of at now. Still 1-0 Celtic. So I think in Specialist Super Rare, it's all the same prize. It's just a slightly different seeding for it. So we're on for a Tier 1 Super. This team here really needs Taylor and Snoddy to do something. So we've still got Snoddy in play, who we're rooting for in a big way. Oh, fucking Oblak, can I keep a clean sheet, man, can he? Yeah, so Taylor, we need a Taylor and a Snodgrass decisive. That's all I've really got. Haksabanovic could do something for the limiteds here. Wow, yeah. Haxa could do something for the limiteds. Jota, yeah, we need Jota still. Jota's still on the pitch for this team here. Yeah, so if we get Jota, yeah. Right. So we've still got a good bit of magic to go in this game. Giakoumakis is in a dead team over here, unfortunately. And we'll still get this. So yeah, we've got some good stuff to chase down. And yeah, buzzing for the ending of the match, as it were. Still 1-0 Celtic. We're at the 70th minute. Decisions going to go against us for us at the moment. Vic Harper, yeah. Also in a hoops bar up the road was your been in a Stevie, I've missed you. Saying, guys, Baird's Bar been closed for years. Was a good Celtic pub back then. We shall never support. Yeah, I don't know why you're here, buddy. Been also in Bar 67 years ago, also in a hoops bar. Fishing Steve, nice. But yeah, it is Celtic 1, Motherwell 1. We are at the 70th minute. Rangers have taken away Craig Gordon's clean sheet from me, to my dismay. He's down to 47 points now, but we need Snoddy to go and get involved in an equaliser, and that will make me happy. Very happy for my teams. Ajax has finished at 2-2. We can probably close that. And yeah, I need a decisive from Gordon now to catch Tom C. So Tom C will be sitting in second. I don't think, can anyone catch? Yeah, there probably is some guys that can catch me somehow, maybe. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I just need to check. 93% complete. Yeah, I'm not invulnerable sitting in third. I'd be much more confident in first. But sitting third, man, I'm on the podium. Great result for the game week. Willie O'Neill, recall speaking to him, he worked at the Lounge in Bears, and good guy he was, tried to get me a t-shirt for a reduced price, never worked. He still got the t-shirt, that's brilliant. Love to see it. But yeah, guys, man, like, we were robbed of a beautiful goal earlier. We're at the 72nd minute. The tempo in the game's still good, and guys like Haksabanovic, Turnbull, and Giakoumakis are all very direct. So I do expect this tempo to continue. I do expect the chances to continue to come. Jota comes inside, and that is a pish pass. Rio Hatate is definitely up for Opta review, but because those statistics are bogus. Opta, if you're still in the chat here, you seem to be here earlier. You got the Van Veen big chance missed on for us. Hatate is missing points somehow, somewhere. There's no chance with the clean sheet bonus. That's what he's on. No chance. You will not convince me otherwise. 72nd minute. And Celtic now in the defensive third here. We're kind of in a cruise control situation, which we need to be wary of, because at the drop of a hat, man, this shit changes on us. It's 1-0. Lovely. Lovely. Juranovic touches the ball by the man, goes round the other side, collects it, tries to play a nice pass, but there's like two Motherwell guys that shut the channel off. They've collected the ball. They've made a triangle. They've strung some passes together. We've got a box round the ball. The guy manages to get by us. He's now charging towards the halfway line. Crossed the halfway line. He's played his right winger in. The right winger has been given time and space on the ball. Jota goes to confront him. He moves the ball back into his defence, and they're going to shape up to attack, as we did in the first half too often, you might say. And yeah, we're going to go and press it. And it goes out for a Motherwell throw. From Turnbull, that is the former Motherwell player. Vassetti heard. Oh, he passed away, Willie O'Neill. Sorry to hear that, buddy. GBNF, gone but not forgotten. Some great scores on the Juranovic on a 72, Vickers on an 81, Hart on a 70 with a clean sheet is a great sight to see. But unfortunately, I've lost to Hatate on the 69th minute with... It doesn't look like he's done very much here tonight. Like 25 accurate passes, like one penalty entry. That is fucking nuts, by the way. That is not true either. Like, I've seen him enter the box more than that. So anyway, he's got some points to capture. Abad is off. We've still got Jota. And Jota, as we know, man, as soon as he gets his decisive... Oh, I can't believe we were robbed of that double decisive, man. Kyogo Jota, I'd be flying so high right now, man. I can't believe they've actually robbed me of that, you know, never mind the game and the goal. Some nice play, 3v3 out the channel from Celtic. We're on the kind of touchline trying to deliver a ball, but we zip it in, edge of the box, to O'Reilly. Dances around the man or so, comes back out to Haksabanovic, who doesn't quite get into the box before trying to cross it. Comes off the guy's shin, it's out for a throw-in. 75th minute, Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. And yeah, here we go. Again, it's 3v3 out in this channel, and we're just trying to buy some space to do a wee delivery. I clicked on something, and we crossed the ball, and I think Liam Kelly just jumped and caught that. Sorry, I leaned on my mouse there. Oh, yeah. Ay, caramba. So yeah, we're coming by the 75th minute now. It's still 1-0 to Celtic. And Motherwell, like, their game plan parameters have not really changed throughout this match. You know, it's still a knife-edge situation for them. This boy Rolls is on a 64 for Hearts. He's having a really good defensive performance, it would seem. As is Devlin, still on a 45. They've made some subs. Forrest and Mackay are on. We've still got Snoddy on a 43 now, so Snoddy's got into the box a bunch more times. Hearts are trying. He's got an interception now. No tackle still, but yeah, he's getting his passes up and stuff, and maybe it's coming. Maybe it's coming. If they were to equalise, it would have to be Snoddy that would get one of the involvements, you would think, yeah. Oh, good ball in. Giakoumakis. Oh my God, I'm just catching the replay of that. That might be a BCM for Giakoumakis off the bench, by the way. Tommy Gemmell was the left back and Willie was the understudy to Big Tam. I remember, well, Tommy Gemmell, of course. Willie O'Neill played until the quarterfinals, and Tommy Gemmell then came back for their sitter from Giakoumakis. Yeah, I think that is a BCM. I only caught the very part of the replay where he misses the shot himself. So hard to see how great a chance it was in total, or its entirety. But yeah, that's like, you know, like 3 yards out, Giakoumakis over the crossbar. Like, it sounds like a BCM, doesn't it? A BCM is big chance missed. And even though Giakoumakis has came off the bench... Oh, Jesus, by the way, Motherwell so close there. They come off the bench, they get a decisive score of 25. If you start the game, you get a decisive score of 35. That's kind of your base where you start from. But it's not really a problem for Giakoumakis if he comes off the bench and scores. But if he comes off the bench and gets a big chance missed, then he's definitely a dud card, you know. But with Celtic players, like, if you can get them off the bench and getting goals or assists or goal line clearances or win a penalty, that kind of thing, then Celtic's one of these few teams where bench players can actually be somewhat useful. As it feels like they can be in basketball, the way that works as well. Lewis Moult was it with that sitter? Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this game was on a knife edge, man. The manager would have definitely wanted the instructions, go get us the game won, you know, and it's not happened yet. The game is not won as of yet. We're still at 1-0, man. My stream's bugging out on me. And yeah, we're at the 78th minute, and it looks like we're giving away a wee crappy foul in our attacking phase to Motherwell. And yeah, we're at the 78th minute, guys. I've got to admit, like, the result as it is now is okay, right? But we've not taken enough shots on goal tonight. We've not made enough clear goal scoring opportunities. We were robbed of a goal. Giakoumakis has also missed a sitter as things stand now, but like, yeah, we need to, we're getting into a good movement here. Maeda's coming on the mega press, so he must be coming on for Jota, you think? Hey, there's no way at 1-0 up you're bringing him on for anyone other than Jota at this stage. So Jota's night is about to be over. Both decent shot there from Motherwell. It zips by the near post. It's not a shot on target. And Motherwell, look how they're cramping up, running back into their defensive third after that attack they've just had. So, yeah, they're on the ropes. They're on the ropes in a big way. And Celtic now trying to attack a little bit. It hits off a Motherwell player. We've got a throw-in. 79th minute. Not watching the game, but the big tall telly-tales seems to be Liam Kelly, only 2 saves registered. Yeah, no shots on target at all. 17 for 38 as expected. And yeah, 79 minutes, no more for Jota. Unlucky for us. So yeah, Jota is retired from the game. He will be leaving us. Fucking hell, man. Voida on a 98. That's a comment I've got. That's going to pay off for me. So yeah, Jota's off, Kyogo's off, Rio's off. I've only got Snoddy, and Taylor. And Haksabanovic needs to do something for this team. Oh, we're in tier 3 territory. If Haxa does something, man. Captain bonuses and all that. Yeah. So this team now, we're in 15th. We're on for a tier 2. And we've got 2 players still running. So a decisive for either or both. Like Taylor and Snodgrass decisive together somehow would be beautiful. Craig Gordon's AA is climbing. He's back up to 51 points. Rio's on 44 now. So, yeah, it says like, I'll check the leaderboard. Am I still third? Am I still nicely sitting in third? Or is it a bit sketchy now? Let's see. Specialist super rare. Still in third, only by 8 points, but yeah, no limit. Has nobody left. So maybe Tati. Yeah, it says here's on 36. That can't be fucking right, unless they've scored. I did just say over here he's on 40 or something. 44. So that's better. He should be on 44 or something with a body clean sheet bonus to his name as well. So I'm more inclined. So 374. 374, so it adds up somehow, some way. You would like to think, but 23 cards left. Time is ticking away for us. So yeah, we need Gordon to keep up saving. Keep this clean sheet intact for Celtic as well. And man, what do I need? What do I really want here? I want Taylor to get an assist, I suppose, or a goal. Taylor decisive action is the main thing. And if Snodgrass can get decisive against the Blue Beaks, the Teddy Bears, he's on 54 points, man. Snoddy, come on, son. Come on, Snoddy. Gordon's back up to 50. He's doing his best, man. He's doing his best for us. Maeda and Abelgard just came on. Moyes also came off to facilitate Abelgard's appearance. So we're starting to see... So what's this midfield then? So we have O'Reilly, Turnbull and Abelgard. That is a big midfield. That is a big midfield. As far as Celtic goes. as far as Celtic goes, that is a big midfield. It'd be really interesting to see the shape we take here. Like, how deep does Abelgard drop out of possession? We're on the left flank now, but Motherwell are doing a really good job of like crowding it out and making it really difficult for us to string some passes together. And the stream is kind of glitching on me a wee bit, but yeah, I think we're on the 82nd minute across the board here. Celtic fans in good voice, in good fettle as ever. And he's had nothing to do. Should have been a red for the Motherwell player. I must have missed that bit, buddy. I'm sorry. He could rue these missed chances for sure. Because Motherwell, again, we're at the 82nd minute and the game state has not changed for Motherwell. We've not killed this game. We've not grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. We have been robbed. It looks like we'll see further video evidence, I'm sure, across social media in the coming days and whatever. But yeah, foul for Turnbull there. It looks like Motherwell have got the ball out in open play on the right wing, relatively unopposed here, dropping the ball back. It's going to be a deep cross, a decent height, by the way. Carter Vickers heads that clear, and then Haksabanovic tries to do the man on the touch of the ball, you know, and then try and keep the attack going rather than just deal with it. The guy deals with it, but then Juranovic has to deal with it, and now Mikey S is saying yes, and then Darren Darby is saying, you want a Rangers pen, give Gordon a chance to save it, shoot up close to first, gamble on losing 4 to gain close to 30. No, I don't want that, but I'm getting a yes from Mikey S. So let's see, Motherwell, we've got a corner. Let me go see Hearts, maybe. Is that where the yeses came from? Mikey S, I don't know what the yes is for. Snoddy's on 48 points, that's good. 2-0 Celtic, yes! It is 2-0 to us. Oh, big diagonal ball. Over to Maeda. Oh, it's going to be Maeda that scores, isn't it? Dyson Maeda! 2-0. I wonder who got the assist. It's not going to be Taylor, is it? It's probably going to be Turnbull or something. Maybe Haxa. That was brilliant. Dyson Maeda makes it 2-0. Hopefully no VAR. Thank God. I do have Maeda in a team that I thought was actually going to be dead when I seen it. I thought he was on for starting. I did think over Abada he had a shot. This team here will be looking good now all of a sudden, this underdog rare team. All of a sudden. This team's now all of a sudden looking a bit better. Still miles off the rewards, it must be said, with the scores elsewhere. Is it only that underdog I had the Maeda in? This one here, and then this one. Is this doing anything? Nah, miles off. That's unfortunate. But yeah, nice take. I wonder who got the assist. Must have been O'Reilly, is that then? Oh no, here we go. Turnbull, lovely ball. Lovely ball. And then Maeda breaks the offside trap, one-on-one with the keeper. And that's a Maeda finish, man. That's what he does. I said at the beginning of the season, he should be getting 10, 15 goals or something. And it's stuff like that. He should just always be sniffing about. He's buzzing. He's giving somebody a wee wink in the thumbs up. I think it's Turnbull or somebody. But he's buzzing because he just needs a bit of service like that, man. Direct, like play the run. Some of these Japanese lads are making great runs and sometimes we're just not direct enough. Turnbull wants the assist, he wants the credit. He'll go direct if he sees the run, and that's what's happened. And yeah, great ball, man. I think I've seen a replay of it again. Yeah, we are. Unless it's a carbon copy. It's 3-0. Uh-oh. Some of yous are telling me clean sheet burst. I should say it's 2-1 to Hearts. Is it 2-1 to Hearts? I don't know about that. Fish and Stevie. I don't know about that, buddy. Motherwell have got a free kick in their own half. There's a bunch of here, guys. Please do like the stream if you've had fun with me today. I do appreciate it. Do subscribe for more Celtic content as well as fantasy football. And oh yeah, man. Free kick in. Maybe there's a shout for offsides here. Is that Ross Tierney? Under 23 shout from yours truly at the beginning of the season. It is Ross Tierney. Guys, I say things and then they happen. Ross Tierney with a goal, looks like. Let's hope it's ruled out. By the way, great shout for... Oh. Fucker of mothers. Juranovic. Juranovic, man. Nice finish from Tierney, by the way. Great technical take from him. Hart gets a finger to it. I wouldn't be surprised if Hart now has an error led to goal. I was talking about that earlier. If Hart concedes a goal here I think there's a significant chance he gets Ireland to go because he's touched that with like half of his finger. VAR is coming into play. Sorare data is now telling me it's 2-1. I don't know where we're at time-wise. This says 87 minutes, 2-1. Rangers game's at 84 minutes, so I don't know if we've jumped through time somehow. In that sense, is VAR giving it or chopping it? Has VAR chopped it? It looks like we're playing on here. No, yeah, we are playing on here. And it's went 2-1 on the scoreboard. It is Celtic 2, Motherwell 1. Ross Tierney with the goal. Under 23 striker shout from the beginning of the season gets the goal. Yay. Clean sheets bust now. Means Greg Taylor's score is going to be even worse. Greg Taylor's not really in a great team for me, I suppose. But pressure on him now for a decisive for my teams as we approach the end of the game, and I really don't know what the repercussions are. Maybe that's good for my opposition and specialist, potentially. I don't know if that's bad for my Rio Hatate, in fact. Motherwell are starting to attack here. Oh, I don't know how bad that is. Oh, I'm still on the podium. I've lost a rare, but... yeah. 23rd now. I really need Snoddy to do something. I need Snoddy or Taylor to SOS my game week. Yeah, that's fine. Rio's fine. We're doing it, man. We're doing it. But I could do with Craig Gordon getting a last man tackle or something random. Yeah. I think that is a solid. I think Juranovic plays him on side, to be honest with you. But our goal is robbery. I don't think this incident really changes that in any way. I do think that from the replay and a half that I've seen, like I think Tierney's done well, Juranovic has done bad. Who checks VAR? I think there's like an appointed person. I think there's a committee then in the aftermath of it as well. But it's Celtic 2, Motherwell 1. We're on the break here, and that looks like Juranovic spraying the ball out wide right for Haksabanovic. Comes into Giacomakis, I think, who does well to actually keep the ball, wrestle off a duel, create a bit of space, get a shot, smashes off the defender, but it goes out to the wide left, and it's 2 Motherwell versus 1 Celtic out in that channel. Motherwell going long. It looks like a wild attempt at a handball from Starfelt, but I don't think it was. Maybe a wee push in the back or something. Carl Vickers collects back to Joe Hart, who is going to be raging. The clean sheet is lost, and he shells it into the wide left position, and it goes out for a throw-in. And yeah, Juranovic is playing him onside there. Maybe his hand is offside or some shit, but that's onside for me. That's a genuine goal for Motherwell. I don't think there's anything too dodgy about that. But I didn't see any fucking replays with lines coming on it for Jota. And we know the way VAR works, right? Or the way the TV company works as well, is they get access to all this stuff and it's their choice to show it or not. So if they're choosing not to show this Jota stuff, then that's wild. Because that was a beautiful goal. Like, we're still going to win this game. But that was a beautiful goal that has been robbed from us, on bullshit VAR, And what I mean by bullshit is not that I'm necessarily against it. If anything, I'm kind of pro VAR overall. But the fucking use of it, man, and the interpretation is just beyond criminal. But Ross Tierney off the bench to get his goal, as I said earlier. U23 forwards tipped in the pre-season by yours truly. So if any of these long-standing subscribers of the channel do have one, I hope that's at least something for one of your teams somewhere if you've got a wee Ross Tierney. We've got 5 minutes of added time. We're not even at 91 minutes yet, but we are past the 90. And Celtic are building up play on the halfway line with Matt O'Reilly, Turnbull and co. Juranovic is desperate to make up for that. He's burst down the right. He plays it for Haksabanovic, plays it towards the front post, and Maeda was sliding in there to get that. But I think that's Lamy again, by the way. He just gets to everything first, and he's cleared it for a corner. Fair play to that Lamy guy, by the way. He is decent SPFL defender. And 91st minute, Celtic corner. Hard to see what's kind of going on. The camera was kind of looking at the fans and then the ball. It was kind of weird. But yeah, we're down at the corner flag. We've got Haksabanovic and O'Reilly. Probably going to be playing it short. Well, we've got GG on. We can swing it in. I doubt we'll be putting I suppose Starfelt. Let's see how we've lined up. It's hard to tell when you're watching on TV. But yeah, ball swinged in. We meet it at the front post. We win the header, but it's one of these kind of try to flick back. But it just went right up in the air from Greg Taylor. And it's went out. It's been nice if Greg Taylor scored. That would have been lovely. Was a Celtic goal. Quincy Jota goal was a brilliant goal. Goal of the season. For me, I'm freaking through, bro. I'm with you, Fish and Steve. It was fucking beautiful. It was a beautiful goal. Goal of the season contender, undoubtedly. I just hope we score many more of that calibre, if not better. But yeah, totally, man. Beautiful, stunning goal. Absolutely robbed from us. Totally criminal. But we're at the 92nd minute. It is 2-1. We've not got the clean sheet, which I know the manager will be disappointed with. Especially it is because it is an error. Like, Juranovic should have been playing the boy offside. Because he doesn't get to that ball on, like if Juranovic doesn't play that, there's no way Tierney gets to that ball from an onside position. Yeah, the ball's just kind of teetering around. No one's really got a good grasp of it. We're at 92.5 minutes played, and now we're getting Taylor coming out from the left back position. Greg Taylor tries to slide the ball into a channel, but it'll be an intercepted ball from Motherwell. It goes out for a throw in. Yeah, cracking through ball. It was amazing, every bit of it, man. I loved Kyogo, like taking on two men, rolling them, beating them in the duel, and then just bang, switching it, and then it coming off, and then the finish from Jota, man. Don't even get me started. Beautiful. Celtic throw in, kind of lane. They've just kind of boxed out this little wing, but Taylor manages to get the ball to somebody. I think that's Giakoumakis, who tries to shoot, blocks off a defender, and now we've got Haksabanovic and Juranovic on the right hand side. 2-on-1, overlaps played. Ball's delivered, but I think that's Lamy again, by the way, comes right across into Juranovic's face, and it's Goss, and Juranovic just chatting some shit with him. It goes out for a Celtic corner, and they're giving it all big licks to each other, so Juranovic has got the bit between the teeth. If Juranovic, he's shaping up here, by the way. If the ball was to come to him, I can see him hammering the ball from 30 yards or something. But yeah, it's Haksabanovic and O'Reilly at the corner taking short. They've got two men standing them up. There's a third man come involved here for Celtic, so it's 3-on-3 in that little channel here, and we're looking to play the ball out into space, and effectively Haksabanovic tries to roll him, doesn't get away with it, but we've managed to come inside the pitch. I think that's with Turnbull now out on the left. This is Daizen Maeda. He's got two men on him in the left wing. Daizen Maeda goes by his man, kind of gets to the line, and then buys a corner off of the double up defender on him. VAR should be showed back to see why it was called off. Yeah, we should definitely see the Jota one feels under covered or broadcasted. 94th minute, Celtic corner. Daizen Maeda's won it, and yeah, we've got 2-3 guys in the box for a cross. I think one of them Starfelt. I think it's Maeda, Starfelt, and Giakoumakis. Motherwell are ready to do some sort of counter attack. Oh no, hold on. There's another ball coming into play. And yeah, this is probably going to be one of the last actions of the game. Celtic 2, Motherwell 1, 94.5 minutes, 95 minutes added on. Short corner between O'Reilly and Haksabanovic. And they're looking to try and, kill the clock or get a shot. It's hard to tell. Not really trying to get out there too bad. Motherwell have put 4 bodies in there. Celtic have got 3 now. And out the crowd comes 27 for Motherwell. And he just shells it, but it doesn't get that far. Celtic still have it, but it doesn't really get further back up the pitch, and it's kind of knocking about everywhere. It goes out for a throw-in to Motherwell. It looks like we are at the 95th minute. I don't know how much longer we're going to get. There is one goal in it. The ref might add on another 5 minutes. Giakoumakis presses Liam Kelly, who gets it to his defender, who comes under pressure from Haksabanovic, who fires the ball into the halfway line. Celtic meet the 50-50 challenge, win the ball, and the referee blows for full time. Celtic 1, Celtic 2, Motherwell 1. Great victory in the end. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors, as it were. So, at full time, the big talking point, it was going to be O'Reilly on a 90 again. So, he's only got the one decisive, but he collected 30 points on AA. In total, got a double-double. He didn't get booked. He got fouled a few times. 4 effective clearances. He won 2 tackles, 3 interceptions. Now, he lost 4 duels, but he won 3 duels. So when he's went shoulder to shoulder, he's been in these confrontations, he's actually come out negative. He's lost more than he's won, which isn't a great statistic. 18 possession losts, and we look at that with 9 missed passes. So a few times he's lost the ball in possession, a few times he's lost the ball through passes, and some of them will be adventurous passes that we want him to make, which is fine. So, but 10 points in possession stats, and then 1 big chance created, a bunch of attempted assists from corners and whatever, and he got into the box 7 times. Matt O'Reilly, ladies and gentlemen, probably man of the match. Carter Vickers today completed 73 passes. 8 of them were accurate balls in the final third. 15 of them were successful long balls into the opposition. These are passes that travel over 15-20 yards, line-breaking progressive passes that go from centre-back into the attacking-ish midfield spot. So fantastic control of the game from Big Carter Vickers. He's got an attempted assist somehow. He was in the box a few times winning some headers. Didn't actually need to win a tackle. Won 3 interceptions. Big man was a rock tonight. Juranovic on 63. He did score well in the match, but I say technically error led to goal. But we're not going to get that credited to him for being onside there, or playing him onside in that situation. But overall, really good performance from Juranovic. He's got cards now. When we didn't have cards, these were the sort of games we wanted to pick him up for. Moy just about scraped 60 on AA. Don't know how he really achieved that. He was in the box 5 times allegedly. Couple of interceptions, a good amount of passes, I suppose. He's 2 positive on his duels, and he's got 2 interceptions. So that's a double-double. So he's getting some points there. So fair play to Aaron Moy for that. Kyogo Furuhashi with his goal. I think he did play well, but he just didn't get enough decisive actions, enough other actions to score up really well. Turnbull from the bench did good. Maeda from the bench. Abelgard, didn't even see him. Didn't even see him. 16 shots for Celtic, 1 big chance in the match, 3 shots on target. That kind of sums it up for me, I think. And yeah, Tati did okay, O'Reilly did okay, Jota did well, very unlucky, robbed in the end. And the Rangers finished as 1-0 winners. Craig Gordon on 50 points, Snoddy on 46, isn't terrible. And otherwise in Celtic, 42 points for Abada is decent. Couple of 1 attempted assist, got in the box a bit. What do you expect from Abada? But yeah, that was basically all she wrote. I think not much else to write home about. Let's have one last refresh. I want to see where I'm at on the leaderboards. I want to see, yes, we are still there. So Voivod finished on 100, man. Wowzers. And Vlasic 75. Jesus. So we're on 3rd place. So we're looking at no card in All-Star Rare Pro. Real letdown performance, unfortunately, here. We're getting a tier 3 limited, maybe somehow in this team, so cool. We're now not going to get... We lost a clean sheet. That really killed this team in the end, unfortunately. That team never had a chance. This team didn't do great. This team needs Cunha off the bench to get a goal. That's not happened. And here we are on the podium. All the scores are locked in. 97% complete. I don't know how much is left in the game week. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Matchups? No. Match. Games. What's still to go here? What do we still have to play? Is this it? Fortaleza. Chiara. So we've got Chiara. Getting Corinthians. Chiara and Corinthians. And then there's nothing like the crack of dawn, is there? Atletico Mineiro. Yeah, shit. Yeah, so we've got some cards maybe left to run that could spoil the party. I've had a great time streaming the game with you guys. I hope you've had fun at any point. If you did laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe, share and retweet, all that good stuff, guys. It looks like we're finishing on the podium for Specialist Rare. That means we're going to get a Tier 1 before we lovies and leavies. Let's actually look at the Tier 1 Super Rare pool, because if we do land one of these, which I think we're on for, trust me, it is a fucking great looking prize pool. I did target this. Me and Harry, we built the teams. I said, I'm targeting a podium. I've got a winner this week. I can feel it. And we might just about it. So we've got Otavio, Tom High, Braze Mendes, Schultz is OP, Chao Henrique, Jonas Hoffman. Do we have any Celtic cards? There's Daichi Kamada. We like him. Zielinski's a boss. Danny Pereiro is a goat. We know that. Pookie. That would be funny. Ish. Rodrigo De Paul, no thank you at the moment. Yeah, once we get down here, it's a little bit less exciting. David Rom would be fun. Alex Garcia would be great. Looking for some Celtic cards, man. Julian Brandt would be great. I'd take that, no problem. Musa Dembele for Leon. Yes, I would have that. Kyogo Furuhashi. Would I have another one? Sure. Ben Sebaini. This is a great pool, guys. I could get any one of these cards for finishing in that 3rd position. This would be a super rare, a 1 of 10 issue. Where, there's a Juranovic. We want Juranovic super. That's what we want. That's the number 1 objective. We want Juranovic super. There's some other great cards in here as well, I'm sure. There's Mikel Merino, who scored a 90-odd tonight as well. Carlos Soler in the Paris Saint-Germain kit. That would be a bit of sex as well. Hadzimetovic would be a very useful card, utility-wise. This pool is still going on, guys. I could get absolutely anything. I hope it's not Stefano Sensi, since he's just got an injury that I'm not too sure the severity of, but I know it's requiring some sort of surgery, albeit probably minor. Anyway, I digress. Johnny Russell I just seen there. He would be great. David Marshall, that'd be useful. Another super rare keeper. Rio Hitate is here. Probably is a midfielder now as well, so that would be fucking great. Look how deep this pool is, guys. I'm still scrolling. I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait. Cengiz Under, Sergio Ramos, Benson, Craig Gordon. That's another one. And then we get to the very bottom. Claudio Bravo, I would be fucking raging. Raging if we get Claudio Bravo. Somebody's enjoying my laugh, Fishing Stevie. It'll be the first time you've heard it. Thanks very much. I hope you've had a giggle at it. Don't forget to check out the End Product podcast with me and Tony Watt first thing tomorrow, as well, and Plastician, as well as all the other content that's coming to you live and loud across the channel. I've had great fun tonight, guys. There's a bunch of you here. Fist bumps to all you. Hail, hail, Mon the Hoops. On to the last game before the World Cup. Take care. Bye-bye.